You're listening to Band Practice with Matthew and Kreps. Rock out with your cock out.
So we're back.
We are back.
I heard Kreps is gay.
We missed Kreps.
You missed Pride Month, but now you're here for Wrath.
Oh, wait. Pride Wrath? Is that like a...
Pride, Wrath, Gluttony, all the 7 sins.
Okay, good.
Oh,
Well,
wait, is that a thing?
No.
Oh,
Not really.
that would have been cool if it
It
was.
is now, though.
Yeah, now it is.
Well, so I do have a confession to make. I'm not gay. Mm-hmm. However, I do like to help a friend out. So for months now...
Al just got a really
Hand-
confused look on his face right
Hand
now.
jobs maximum, is that what you're saying?
So Monkey and I have been fucking for months. I know what you're thinking. He's a power bottom.
Oh. I can
And
see
that
it.
doesn't sound... No, hold on.
I can totally see it.
That doesn't sound fun because I'm not a big dude and he is a big dude. But he's a fucking gymnast. He makes sure I do none of the work. He works that thing. And he looks so happy afterwards. I'm like, how could I say no?
How long have you been planning to say that?
3 weeks. That was draft 4, by the way.
All right.
Thank you for your service.
I don't. Oh, that is so funny, isn't it? Oh my god! So guys, Buffalo sucks. I even wanted to like buy something for friends, like
Spoons?
this is Buffalo or just anything, but it's such an unimpressive. This place doesn't matter. Only thing I got was from my roommate and friend Justin, who I'm living with in Orlando. I bought him because like cigarettes there are expensive as fuck. Like normal packs like $11-12, like a pack of Marlboro. The carton's like $70-80.
Jesus.
On the reservation, it was $24 for a carton.
I was going to say, because isn't it
Nice.
mostly like taxes for all
Oh,
this?
yeah,
yeah,
it is.
yeah.
New York's fucking sucks for taxes.
Syntax, bro.
Yeah, syntax.
They
Yeah.
tax fucking everything.
Because if you tax people, they won't do it anymore.
Yeah, that's
Like
how that
work.
works. Yeah.
Yep.
God damn it.
Yeah. Logic. So like,
I think I've been through Buffalo once. We, on our honeymoon.
did you know it, or did you look back and go, "Hey, that was Buffalo"?
I think it was kind of like that. I'm trying to remember exactly which city, but I think it might have been Buffalo. We went to Niagara Falls
Saw that,
for our
yeah.
honeymoon. And then on
Which
the way,
side did you go to the?
we stayed on the Canadian side.
I heard that's the better
The
one.
good side.
That's what I kept hearing. Yeah.
It's a lot more fun there. And so on our way back, we had we rented a car and we had to stop there. No, we took a bus to I think Buffalo or Albany is one of them. They all look the same up there.
A little bit.
Yeah, and so
a lot of white people, not a lot of differentiation in the white people.
like the most impressive building was like the Justice Building, and it was like,
Funny story. Do you know how Canada got its name?
no.
They're about to.
Yeah. So there was two guys, and they were hanging out, and the first one's like, how about a C, eh? How about an N, eh? How about a D, eh? And then you got Canada.
You know they didn't actually. You know they didn't actually fight for their freedom. They were just like, "Well, you gave it to America. Can we please have?" They literally polited their way to their own freedom, which is funny because in our Constitution it actually says if Canada ever wants to join America,
They can.
yeah. Meanwhile, you got Puerto Rico, who's like, "Can we join?" No. We even got a flag with just one star. We got our own star. No.
We're good.
We've seen your debt, dude. No. But you still have to follow our federal laws. Fuck you.
Exactly.
Representation declined.
Although I might be going back to Buffalo just because it's hot as fuck here.
Oh, it's terrible.
It is, yeah.
It's been hotter. I was looking at it like it's been the hottest it's been for the past like 5 years.
Yeah, they're
4 or
talking
5
about the
years?
next couple years. I think they said the next 2 or 3 years is supposed to be in all three of them are supposed to be in like the top 5 of the hottest summers on record.
It's been 100 a couple times, and it's been awful.
Yeah.
It's been
So
absolutely
glad to be around
terrible.
for that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wouldn't blame you.
Fortunately, I had the last week off, unfortunately, because of circumstances.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. I got the wife pregger.
R.I.P. Bircham.
Yeah.
R.I.P.
Yeah.
Bircham.
Yeah, but I did it wrong.
Oh, that's right. You went too far.
Yeah, I was an ectopic pregnancy, and then she had to have a surgery, and she's good now. She's alive.
Okay, good. I was about to say,
Yeah.
I completely
She's your
forgot
wife.
about
She was
that.
up and working like 3 days later because
Yeah,
she,
she was up.
can't.
She was up and fucking working from home.
I was going to say, I see her out
can't
there
not-
studying or working or something
No,
right
she's
now.
working right now.
Yeah.
Which is
Baller.
the same fucking thing he did when he had like his knee surgery. He's like, I want to run a bike like right now, and you did it to work for how long? You didn't have to. You just kept biking to work
Yeah, I did it. I kept biking to work for like 7 or 8 months.
because you couldn't before.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, me, if I stub my toe, I'm like, "Ugh, I don't want to do anything. Can you hand me a water? It's right fucking there.
Well, that's what you got Nick for, right?
Exactly.
He doesn't listen, right?
Not at all.
Yeah, no.
All right. Yeah, otherwise he would have cut Monkey.
That's fine.
You want to know something funny? You're actually sitting in Monkey's chair.
I'm sorry. Say it again. I didn't hear you.
You're actually sitting in Monkey's chair. It's funny.
I'm so
God, I
excited for
can't
this.
understand what you're saying.
No, seriously, get up and look at it. It has his name on it. He put his name on it.
Oh, is that how it works? Mexican just walks in, he just writes it, and now it's his? No, that's not how this
Well,
shit
in
works.
2019, maybe.
No, I'm sorry. Was he here when we wrote our Constitution? We should probably do that. No.
What, write a Constitution for the podcast?
Exactly.
I think that needs to be done.
I feel like rule number 1 is don't impede my freedom, bro.
And everyone has to sign it who comes on the podcast.
Well, with a dick.
Yeah, no, they don't have to sign it. They just
Oh,
gotta draw a
with their
tick.
dick. Okay, sign it with a dick, not sign it with their dick.
I'm going to hate the next sentence, but my favorite dick is Blind Chris. Because
That's actually really good for a blind dude.
yeah, like he wasn't like okay, because most of the dicks are like in front of you. So
Obviously.
I was up until Blind Chris free of dick, but then we're like, oh wait, like we were done the podcast. We're like, hey, you gotta sign the thing. He's like, oh yeah, sure. I'm like, of course, you did it right. So I have to always look at it, but.
Well, I took his hand and I put it to the desk with the pen. And he's like, right here? I'm like, yeah, you got a bunch of free space. Nothing's drawn. He's like, okay.
Yeah. So I got the blind dick.
Yeah. So Kreps has a blind dick.
Yeah.
Blind dick.
Seriously, you didn't get up and look. The name's on the chair, bro. I thought you would get up and take it off.
You seriously had a guy on who his like claim to fame was he doesn't watch movies. You're not interesting if you don't do a thing. That was the most painful thing I ever tried to listen to. I got through about 10 to 15 minutes of it. I'm like, why is this guy here? It wasn't bad. It was like, but that was what got you here. You don't watch movies. You're not cool if you don't do a thing.
Then you get to bash him for
You're
it.
just fucking weird. I can do that on my own free time,
Fair enough.
and there are much better people to bash. How is Pelosi doing?
I have no idea.
Not well.
I think she's fighting with AOC now.
I know it's
And
wonderful.
the squad or her team.
Yeah,
Whatever. I love the squad.
Yeah.
I love it.
I'm enjoying them.
It is entertaining as
Their-
fuck.
their guest appearance is amazing.
They're calling Pelosi racist. They're calling Joe Biden racist.
Yeah.
They're calling Trump racist. But John McCain's a hero.
Oh, yeah, of course. The one with the most bodies stacked in front of him.
Like,
on long enough timeline, we're all gonna either be racist or victims or just offended. I'm not sure which I'm getting, but I'm so excited.
it's cool.
It's a
When
grab
you-
bag.
Don't worry about it. When you die, you're gonna be a hero, bro.
Yeah, but only because now, like towards the end, he like argued with Trump. That's really it. Like they're not looking at like his track record or anything else. They don't care about that. They
No,
just
it's because he's not a threat anymore. That's what it is.
also that.
When Romney dies, he's gonna be a hero too.
Is that what we're gonna do? It's like
Yes.
And he gets to take his special underwear to heaven, too.
his name is Robert Paulson. In death, we like him, and his
Yeah.
name is Robert Paulson.
Yeah. Exactly.
Oh,
That's how it works now. You didn't. Have you even been paying attention?
yes, but mostly
If you disagree, you're a racist.
Yeah.
But when you die, you're a hero.
You can't, and you can't criticize anyone left at all. Like it's
No.
and I don't criticize. I just try and break him down. I'm like, okay, so I was talking to my gay friend Danny, and he's so left. It's kind of annoying to the point where like we just can't agree on the basics. So it's like, okay, I don't really know where to go from here. But he was talking about AOC, and he's like, oh, I think she's just somebody's just working so hard to try to make good things happen. I'm like, yes, that is exactly the image she wanted to sell to you. And she did a great job, and you fucking bought it. You're adorable. And I've like had so many conversations with him, and I'm like, I realized I love Danny because he's a wonderful person, gay as fuck. It's hilarious. He's my favorite person to get sexually harassed by, and I'm not a feminist, so it's not a problem.
It's 2019. You can be.
No, the only male feminists are dudes trying to get laid or celebrities who don't care because they're already getting laid.
No. You could be a female, right now.
Oh,
Okay, I got confused.
We're just jumping right in, aren't we?
It's hard,
you could
it's
be a
hard,
female
it's hard
right
to keep
now.
up with the nomenclature.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
could be a female right now.
Or you could
I
just
don't
be
know.
nothing. You could just be
And get your
non-binary.
balls waxed.
Ricky Gervais is getting so much shit right now, and I'm laughing my male balls off about it.
Wait, what?
Okay, so some trans chick in okay,
Pre-operative trans man to female. So, a trans woman.
Yeah. She is going for a Brazilian wax in Canada, but like 18 or 16 women there don't want to wax her balls. So she's saying they're transphobic, and she's taking it to the Human Rights Council in
I'm sure
in
that's
Canada,
where they're taking it.
where they're going to have to deal with this. And I'm like, that's fucked up. But it's going to be fun to watch. And so Ricky Gervais is like, I think if a woman doesn't want to wax balls, she cannot wax balls.
This is. I was thinking about it today. This is where the Me Too movement, and like anti-discrimination kind of is overlapping, because at one point, like, okay, they want to make sure no one's being discriminated against for whatever reason whatsoever, but at the same time, like, you are trying to force a woman to touch your balls for money, and she does not want to do it, and you're trying to get the state involved to force her to do so.
I don't care. They're Canadian.
Fair enough. That's a very valid point.
I don't
But it's
care.
like-
that's where I draw my line. You're not American? I don't give a
I
fuck.
don't give a shit.
I don't give a fuck.
I'm waiting for the heads to explode, because it's like in the 90s, if we found like there's a gene that turned kids gay. So hey, do you want to abort your future son, your future gay son, conservative? I don't know. And also, like, if in 2016, if like Trump really wanted to get like the millennial, vote, he could say, hey, if I deport everybody, there's more open spaces and safe spaces. It's that fucking, it's that I don't know. It just it doesn't sit right for anybody, and it's so much fun to watch because heads are going to explode. I really all these people who are like freaking out about like, oh wait, so they're going through like old comedians, like old sets and shit. Have they seen the movie Blazing Saddles?
Bro.
Which is
like,
an amazing movie.
I want to show that to everybody and just watch their heads explode.
It worked in Blazing Saddles.
Yeah.
A black sheriff?
I'm sure you'd be so kind as to not tell anyone else about this, right?
Oh, God.
So does it get worse?
Oh, yeah. No. It's going to get way worse. Because words hurt, man. You need to know that?
Words are violence.
Yeah.
And they must be responded to with violence.
Trump's inciting violence.
But yet I remain unaffected. Why is that? What is
Because
different?
you're a straight white male.
Yeah, you have privilege.
Racist.
Thank you for not saying no. Don't say sis. I hate that
You
fucking shit.
fucking-
No,
You
I don't say
fucking
cis. I
privilege-
said racist.
Okay. I thought you said like sis.
Excuse me, I'm so sorry I misspoke. Racist.
Okay, that's fine.
You fucking privileged piece of shit.
No,
Asshole.
someone tried.
You're what's wrong with America, goddammit.
Well, that was the plan. No, someone tried to call me a cisgender white male. I went, no, you stop right there. When we were kids, and we would all play The Floor is Lava, and then somebody who wasn't playing would like walk in and they're like, "Oh, you can't stand there. The floor is lava." It's like, I'm sorry, no. That's your stupid game with the words you made up. I'm not playing. I'm Kreps. I'm a dude. I like chicks. That's it. I'm not subscribing to your extra fucking labels.
Yeah, but you're a white dude. That makes you racist.
I'm mostly white, dude. And not that I.
How do you feel about reparations?
Oh my god, it's hysterical. Who?
Racist. You're racist.
Who gets
That's
them?
it.
Who
You're
gets
racist.
them?
You're racist.
Find out if I owned a slave and then try and come and get the money.
I totally didn't.
Because I ain't got none.
They're gonna come take it after they take away your guns.
Okay, so we allow open borders, but all the people that we allow in, they have to pay the reparations.
Ooh. I don't like it.
Because I don't either. I'm suggesting it because fuck everybody. Because let's just go there. Why not?
Or if Trump really wants to win over the reparations crowd, you run on a campaign of abort and deport free real estate.
Abort. Can I get that on a shirt? I want that on a shirt. Abort, deport.
Oh my god! Where did you get that from?
I don't know. I just made it
so
up.
good.
I told you I wanted him first, but I came back.
Oh god! Abort, deport, free real estate.
There's more space.
Shit. And if you want to get technical about that, there's a huge correlation between abortion rates in major cities and a lack of a crime rate that happened from when abortion became illegal in the late 70s or whatever, and this crime wave that they expected to happen in the late 80s, early 90s that never happened in inner cities. And the expected crime rate, I mean, they got a bunch of cops and hired a bunch more people and started a whole bunch of. That was when the whole stop and frisk shit started officially, and but there's a huge correlation in the number of abortions and the lack of crime rise. So
I could see that because
there's a cause and correlation relationship between, people not being around.
Yeah, and it's the people who are around. Like, think about people who are going. And I don't want to say this about everyone who's had abortions because I know people they deal with shit. But a lot of those people who ended up having abortions would be people who would not have a 2-parent family unit.
Yeah.
And so there would be some type of father figure or supportive figure in the house.
Or just two people who can do stuff.
Well, that too, yeah. And so the kid ends up not wanting to go into crime.
Well, and also Adam Smith talks about this in Wealth of Nations. Poor people beget more poor people. And what happens when you have a shit ton of poor people?
Are you saying poverty is like inherited?
I'm saying that they don't have the resources to give them the skills to be able to get out of the class that they're born into, which is one of the benefits of being in America is if you are able to succeed, you can. Just because you were born poor doesn't mean you have to stay poor. But when you have a bunch of poor people, and what do they do for fun? What do poor people do for fun?
Fuck.
Exactly. And they have more kids. And guess what? Poor people have more kids. And then what are they going to do? They have limited resources to be able to provide for all those kids. So guess what? Those kids go do whatever the fuck they feel like.
And you know what's really
mostly fuck.
And what's really what I find fascinating, we're all safely libertarian in here. Apparently, abortions are actually coming down because apparently, if you give people options and freedom and knowledge, eventually they make better choices. I know it's crazy, right? Right?
Seems like it.
How dare you trust people?
I don't believe it.
No, I don't trust them. I
don't believe a goddamn word.
Like, so
if people are educated and inside of a free market situation, they can make best decisions for themselves.
Yeah, like how
Unheard of.
Like I used to hate, or not hate, but I used to rag on Bush so much. But then I realized he actually like decimated AIDS in Africa. Why?
Well, he
Because
did that mostly after his presidency, though.
Yeah, he did that
Did he?
after his presidency, hanging
Did
out
he?
with Bono.
He killed a lot more people during the presidency, though. So.
No, but I'm just saying he decimated AIDS.
He did the AIDS thing out of guilt.
Yeah, he's like, hold on, let's look at the chalkboard. I got 1,000. Okay, 1,000. Damn it, I still got to do more.
He's like, damn it, Jesus is never going to accept me.
But
I
he,
got to
like-
go back.
He flew
If
it.
I don't cure 500 more people, I'm never going to warp.
What?
Wait, what is that show where the guy he would
Oh, Quantum Leap.
Leap. That's
Fucking,
it.
fucking love Quantum Leap. Oh my god, it's such a good show. You actually watch it, or are you just
seen
referencing
a
it
couple-
because you're
listen.
so goddamn good at like relevant, relevant and current?
If I did, it was long time ago. It's like when you get so bored that you watch Touched by an Angel.
What
Ever
the
been-
fuck is that?
Oh, you never seen Touched by an Angel?
No.
It is a
I
dog
have.
shit garbage show.
I have.
That was hilarious.
But the
to watch.
angel was okay. One of my first spanks, like first people that I jerked off to. That's why I watched it because you had like this was it
7
like,
and 9?
Yeah, 7 and 9 was first, and then
Speaking of, so
No,
did you start watching Trek yet or no?
No, I haven't.
Okay, you have until January. to
Bitch, I
fucking
just
get up.
moved and I have a lot of shit to do. in
You
the
have
house.
until January to get the fuck caught up.
Oh, January. Okay, I can do that.
you have until January because Picard's coming out.
Oh,
The new
that's
Star
right.
Trek series, and they just released the official trailer.
I always have
I have no issues with it.
I do.
I can definitely do the
bringing back-
movies, and I'll start working on some of the.
Brent Spiner is coming back. He played Data, and then they brought back 7 and 9.
Okay.
They were all in the trailer.
Okay.
No idea what's going on. Super excited though. Really happy.
It does look really cool.
They show a Borg cube with Romulans in it for some reason. Why the fuck?
Once again, these words don't mean a whole lot to me, but I'm sure I'll be like, "Holy shit! What do you mean?"
Yeah, no. Yeah, catch up.
Okay, I got to catch up. I'm gonna watch the original movies first,
Yes,
and then I'm gonna start with,
you can watch the TNG movies. I mean, watch them. There's stuff there.
and then the show I had to start with. Well, in order to catch up for Picard, which series is that? Deep Space.
Next generation.
Next generation. Okay.
Next generation, and then apparently you're gonna need Voyager.
Oh, really? Okay.
7 and 9 comes from Voyager.
Oh, okay.
She was a Borg, and then they freed her from the Borg, but they couldn't remove all her implants.
Okay.
So she's still part Borg.
So they
And
didn't call her Grob. That seems like a wasted
They
opportunity.
call her 7 of 9 because she was captured with 9 people, and she was the 7th one assimilated out of the 9.
Oh, okay.
That was her designation.
Okay, I could see that.
So they call her 7 of 9. So like
Makes it kind of
she
a really
becomes
cool name.
Yeah, right. She comes from her character gets such great development.
Mm-hmm.
I think she came in the 4th season.
Okay.
I think. But she starts off like just being completely robotic and very rigid on everything, and then by the end of the series, she's laxed a little bit more. She's learned how to communicate. She's learned how to social situations and things like that. Like, it's pretty cool. But yeah,
These are lovely.
They're good. They're really good.
what the fuck is that?
This is okay. So to explain, this is
That
Before you
aftertaste, like
it's very smooth, and they have other.
it's
ones.
almost like pine, but not.
Yeah, well, it's
Not in
like
a bad way.
It's buckwheat and a couple of. Okay, so just to explain, before you make fun of me, Omission. It's a gluten-free beer, and the only reason I drink it is because if I eat bread, wheat, or beer, I turn into a furnace at night. I sweat in my sleep, and I fart uncontrollably. And they're like, you ever opened up like a sewer?
Yeah.
Or yeah. So imagine that plus a dead dog. That's normally what comes out of my ass after I drink beer.
Me too.
Nice. Okay. Cheers.
Yeah.
No, that
Cheers,
is,
sir.
that is really good though.
It is really good.
It's sort of like very unassuming at first. Like, oh, beer. Wait, what is that?
They've gotten really good at like. There's the Fat Tire, I think, company. They have one called Gluteny. It's like a pirate theme.
I know Fat Tire. I don't know that one though.
Okay.
Gluteny.
Gluteny, like mutiny. So it's really good.
So, Picard's coming out. You need to catch up.
Yes.
I don't like the dude. They're fucking.
What don't you like about it?
They're starting off with like the most overused trope ever. He's a farmer. Is that what everybody fucking does?
a farmer.
No, he's
A man of your
it's,
talent?
it's a fucking known thing. He's owned a fucking thing in France as a vineyard.
That's all he get thing to do.
It's his family thing.
They have
it's an established
He
part
has
of the fucking
replicators. What do you need a farm
canon.
for?
Because man,
You got to replicate from something.
people like
They
organic,
don't.
people like organic shit.
No, I don't
Look
like
at
the trope.
today. Look free market,
I don't
bro.
like it.
Free
I don't-
market.
Oh, that's in the Federation, a free market.
Yeah, bro.
He could do
Cisco's
that.
dad had a restaurant. Fuck, man.
He could do that and part-time teach. He has a lot of knowledge to give.
Yeah, but he's like fucking 90.
And so is Data. How is Data going to be 90? Or Brent Spiner, however the fuck old he is
Data
now.
doesn't age.
He will.
He's an android.
He's going to be old. He's going to be
Android.
old.
We don't know if it's Data.
Well,
Technically, Data was
died.
incinerated in Insurrection.
But
so it could be.
If
but
they're
before that
if they're
happened,
writing that out, I'm fine with that.
Before that happened,
Yeah, his
the B4 robot.
B4, thank you.
Yeah, he transferred his memories and shit to
Yeah.
B4.
And then-
but it could
and-
be his brother.
The evil one?
Yeah.
I thought he was dead.
Nope, they captured him.
I have to finish next gen, don't I?
Yes, you
God
do.
damn it.
They captured him, and we never heard from him again. So we don't know if they took him apart, or if they reprogrammed him, or if maybe that's him.
However, Brent Spiner has still been aging.
Yeah. I
Well,
know.
look at Captain Marvel and what they did with Samuel L. Jackson. They can de-age.
Did you see when he
really
ran?
good.
He fucking ran like an old person. Like
we
it's
can't help
still,
that.
it's still. And I'm not saying I didn't enjoy that, but it was still. Although the more and more I rest upon it, the more and more I didn't like Captain Marvel as much as I thought I would.
I watched it once. It
Because
was okay.
It was too girl powery. First of all, she's like ultra powered, but by the end of it, she hasn't earned it. It was always just there, which is fine. But then there was a one scene that really kind of the one part that really pissed me off where she needed a co-pilot, so she goes and gets Rambo, and she's like, "Oh, I'll call your grandparents, and they'll watch the kid." No, you fucking won't. You're a single parent. The military does not take single parents because they don't want to leave a kid childless. You have other fucking priorities. You don't get to do girl power. You have to go. No. Well,
So hold on. So a woman is captured by aliens, given superpowers, and this is the most unbelievable part.
yes,
This is the part that pisses him off.
This is like, wait a minute.
exactly.
This does not
This is where he
compute.
draws the line.
Exactly.
What the fuck is this bullshit?
Exactly. She's a single parent. Her first
Shenanigans.
priority.
Excuse me.
How many like kids did Cap leave or Stark? He left.
One.
Yeah, with his wife. Mm-hmm. If Rambo dies on a nebulous mission, she doesn't understand.
I mean, technically 3, because Peter Parker.
Yep.
And then the kid from Iron Man 3.
we're gonna cry, aren't we? I might. Okay. So who saw the first 5 minutes of fucking Far From Home, and they did the in memoriam thing?
and I almost cried.
I went, "Fuck you! God damn it! Is
I
this how
haven't
we're
seen
gonna
it yet, but I did listen to the spoiler episode, so I don't care.
Yeah, me and Monkey did a whole episode of Spider-Man.
Yeah, I'm just
Suck
like
it.
I'm just
excited to
I'm
watch
just
it,
sitting there
but-
like why I have to do why do I have to hurt immediately?
Yeah. So Marvel's new lineup, Phase 4.
Oh, we
That
have,
was
yeah.
so cool. I'm excited.
Well, this is what I was. You know what? This is my takeaway from it.
We have questions.
I have questions, but my other thing is this. So, Kevin Feige before Endgame came out was like, everyone was asking like, oh, who's going to be the next big bad guy? Who are they going after? And he was like, we're going to focus on smaller stories.
Which is how they started everything, by the way.
Yeah, and everybody was like, well, what the fuck does that mean? And they all kind of just brushed off that comment and nobody talked about it again. Phase 4 lineup comes out and there's like 4 or 5 fucking TV shows.
That I mean,
because there's the WandaVision.
It doesn't
there's
matter
the animated
if we're excited. We're all going to watch them.
Oh
oh
yeah.
yeah, I'm buying.
They
I'm buying
have
Disney Plus.
Yeah, Disney Plus are buying it.
I've already warned Nick.
Yeah, I told my wife as soon as I heard the announcement, I was like, "Yeah, by the way, we're buying Disney Plus at the end of the year." She's like, "What?" I'm like, "I don't care.
I mean, plus
How much is don't care? Yeah.
Don't care."
I still like a lot of the Disney cartoons. So
Yeah.
There you
Plus,
go.
you're gonna be able to. There's gonna be live action Star Wars on there too.
oh,
The Mandalorian. The Mandalorian, yeah.
Oh fuck yeah!
With fucking John Favreau, who did Iron Man,
Yeah.
is doing The Mandalorian. Can I jerk off now, or do you guys want to like look away real quick?
We'll look away real quick.
Okay.
I mean, I gotta judge it. So
We need to get you scorecards.
what?
But yeah, but I really thought there would be more movies in the lineup. Because realistically, okay, there's Blade.
Yeah.
There's
So that
the Eternals.
kind of hurt a little bit, Blade, just because I want, dude,
Wesley Snipes.
is our guy. However,
Yo, he is proof. Black don't crack. Yo, that dude still looks the same
He
age.
does.
He could totally
Even after
pull this
going
off.
to
Good.
tax prison.
Yeah, right. That
I
dude could
feel
totally
like-
pull this off.
I feel like after that Blade movie comes out, then we'll figure out why he wasn't. Because I had read it like 2 years ago that they signed him up for like 2 movies sight unseen. Kevin Feige posted on the Twitter.
There's only one Blade.
Yes,
I saw. Yeah.
So
no, yeah.
I have questions, but
I'm curious what there was. I'm sure there was a. I bet he wanted too much money or something, or there was something
there's
involved.
something like yeah.
You got bills to pay.
Yeah. Tax bills.
he got Edward Norton.
That's another thing. Taxes fucked up.
Edward
Fourth
Norton?
Blade.
Oh.
We could have had more Blade movies.
Or maybe Kevin Feige said, hey, well, we never saw Blade 3, but then I did. And no.
That wasn't his fault.
No,
Well, it's partially
I
his
still
fault.
liked it. Of course, I have garbage taste. So.
I enjoyed Blade.
It was
I enjoyed
fun.
Trinity. I enjoyed.
My-
I did.
Ryan Reynolds was amazing.
And
Oh, yeah, he's funny in everything.
He was amazing because what Wesley Snipes,
Was it Dick?
yeah. Basically, he wouldn't talk to anybody. He refused to do his lines. So Ryan Reynolds was like, "Well, that's a lot of free time for me to just fuck with." So, if you haven't, go to YouTube and find the outtakes. It's mostly just Ryan Reynolds being fucking awesome.
Which maybe you know what? Maybe that's it. Maybe they were like, yeah, we want to bring Deadpool in, and Wesley Snipes was like, nope, I'm out, and walked away because it's Ryan Reynolds.
We don't know, and we're not going to know for a while.
And how great would it be? How great would it be? Oh my god! If in the Blade movie, fucking Deadpool shows up, and he starts talking about how this isn't his first Blade movie.
That'd be fun.
Oh god, that'd be so great!
Apparently, there's like a lot of speculation that he's going to be in like the next Spider-Man, and I don't care what he's in. I just can't wait for it because he's going to curse and they're going to bleep him out, and he's going to be like, bleep. I'm on a bleeping PG-13 bleeping movie. God damn it! Like I'm waiting for that.
I was really surprised that they didn't announce him at all for Phase 4. No Deadpool.
They don't have to.
Yeah.
It's guaranteed fan base, guaranteed money. They don't have to push it.
No.
They're filling the space between our expectations. They're announcing the series they're going to do because those are ongoing. Those can be changed and altered over time. Once you make a movie, like you announce, Endgame or you announce Infinity War, you're kind of set to do that. I don't know if you guys remember, but Phase 2, Civil War wasn't called Civil War. It was called Captain America: Fallen Soldier.
Yeah.
So they have some
right.
time to sort of change it because
Tweak
they didn't have Stark on board yet.
Yeah.
So they announced everything that could be easily changed or altered or messed with. They're not going to
But
announce.
I don't think they're going to add a movie to the lineup.
Why not?
They might.
Phase 5.
Free money.
Phase 5. No.
Phase 5.
I mean,
Phase 5.
did anybody
Because they're focusing
did-
on smaller stories, bro.
Because
Why not?
Phase 4
They're
is
taking
supposed to be.
movies out.
Phase 4 is just until like what 2021. That's when the Phase 4 ends.
I think so. Something like that.
Yeah.
Like that.
That was when the new Asian superhero movie is supposed to come
Oh,
out.
Ching Chong Che.
Yeah, something like that. That's got the guy from. You ever seen Kim's Convenience?
It's Wong, the dude from Doctor Strange.
No, it's not. I thought it was for a second because
Oh,
I never
no,
read
no,
any of
no,
those
no.
comics.
because they all
No,
look the same to you,
Yeah.
Matthew.
That was
Mostly.
a racist joke.
Yeah.
Went over his head.
Although I'm ashamed to admit, I don't know shit about
Whatever.
that
He's just
dude.
mad he didn't beat Thanos.
Who? Oh, Wong.
Ding dong tay.
No.
Is it racist if it's a fictional character?
Who am I to call that?
I think it's kind of like calling Elizabeth Warren Pocahontas like kind of insensitive.
Hilarious?
Kind of insensitive, but not wrong. I don't know.
Yeah. Anyway, so yeah, the supposedly the 10 rings are going to tie into that.
Yeah.
And what's his name? Not the
Mandarin?
Mandarin, yeah.
Mandarin, yeah. The real Mandarin, not the fake one from Iron Man 3.
Yeah.
I like Ben Kingsley.
I did too.
He was a wonderful drug addict in that.
And apparently the WandaVision is supposed to tie into Doctor Strange.
That's what I read too.
I feel like I called that before you told me that, by the way.
I know. And then something about I was reading about it. Supposedly the premise has something to do with whatever fuels her power is the same thing that gives Doctor Strange his magic powers.
Really?
It's supposed to be the concept.
Well, yeah, because they're both fucking with reality. That's
Yeah.
what.
Okay, I was going to say her power comes from the Reality Stone, pretty much,
No,
right?
no. Well. Okay, so in the MCU, yes. Well, it was no. That was the Mind Stone unlocked the power basically.
Okay.
Strucker figured out, I guess, how to mess with stuff. Actually, Monkey and I were talking about this about how they could introduce Quicksilver, who's dead, and Wanda as mutants. It was like the Mind Stone unlocked the mutantness or unlocked the X gene or something. Like showed them how to do that so that they could still be mutants, and if they want to include that later. But her power is it's probability warping, so she can warp the possibility something happens. So like there's a possibility you might just fall out of your chair right now. She'll do something and make it far more likely that happens. What that is at its base is she's altering reality itself, but she's doing it at a very, very minor level. So she'd be awesome in Vegas. But when she goes crazy in the comics, she just starts like fucking creating people that never existed. But you can't do that with if every reaction there's a reaction. So I was telling Matt, I'm like, I think she lost her brother. She lost
Vision,
and not only she's had no time. She wasn't like dealing with this for 5 years.
Yeah,
she lost Vision, and the next day she's like. Did you see her looking around when she was fucking taking Thanos apart? I missed it.
It just happened for her.
I missed it for a second because again, being off vigorously, but it was just so like she was paying attention to nobody else around her. She could have just fucking probably killed him, but she's like, no, I'm gonna fucking enjoy this. There was there was a crazy look in her eye.
Could she kill him though?
Yeah,
Probably, yeah.
Okay, I'm not as well versed.
Just keep going up into space, dead. Like,
but no, he's proven that he can exist in space, hasn't he?
not the MCU. Again, I mean, just what she was doing. Like, okay, so he was so scared. He said, "Bomb all of us." That's kind of the point. Like, just fire everything.
Just do it.
Yeah. So
Need to watch it again.
They released a bunch of scenes online to prepare for the digital release. So the I Am Iron Man scene is officially online now, like legit from Marvel Studios. Where,
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I don't want to cry again.
No, that's where he steals the stones and he snaps the fingers
every time,
and it ends.
every time, like right in the corner of my
But
eye.
then the next 10 minutes, I'm just like,
It doesn't show you the next 10 minutes. It just shows you that scene where he steals the fucking the Infinity Stones and then he does the snap and then it says I am Iron Man and that's it. Cuts the scene right there. And then they also released the one where Cap picks up the hammer.
oh
And
yeah.
it ends right after he smashes Thanos
Oh.
and Thor's in the ground. He's like, I knew it.
I was screaming in the theater next to two black chicks. You goddamn fucking right, he's worthy. No Fire posted about how he was like nixting and blocking people who were doing
Spoilers.
spoilers. So I just kept posting that. You goddamn right, he's worthy, just because it felt so goddamn good. Because then suddenly, Age of Ultron matters a little more.
Yeah, right?
Because like, it's not like he couldn't move it. He was literally just saving Thor from his ego. He just didn't want to hurt his feelings. That's the only reason he didn't do that. But he kept that information the entire time. Fucking awesome.
Well, Lady Thor?
No, you can't call Lady Thor because people are getting so fucking upset about that.
Really?
Yeah, there's a
Fuck
whole thing.
off. It's Lady Thor.
Yeah.
Fuck off.
Thor's an established mythology. It's dude. I doubt they're gonna call her that, but like there's an entire thread. I think Tim Pool was talking about this. There's an entire thread of people who were like excited, Lady Thor, and then people who are like, that's not good enough. That's just Thor. Like they couldn't just be happy about the casting and the future story. They're looking for something to be pissed off about,
Obviously.
like they do.
You're ruining it. Stop it.
Yeah.
Although honestly, I really thought we were gonna get Beta Ray Bill before we got
I want to be Ray Bill.
Lady Thor.
He's a pretty badass character.
Plus,
actually.
I feel like Lady Thor is more of a pander. Especially
It's
with
also
the whole,
more. It's also more recent.
Yeah, it's a
Beta Ray
recent-
Bill's in the 80s.
Yeah, Beta Ray Bill's an old deal, and they kind of teased him in Ragnarok.
Yeah.
on the,
Oh, they
on-
did?
Yeah,
Oh,
it's
the
face.
statue?
on the tower. They had
The horse face.
the horse face.
Statue.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
I watched the cartoon Hulk Planet.
Okay, yeah.
Okay.
So you know
Yeah.
how badass he is.
Yeah, I know he's pretty awesome.
Yeah, so I was like, ooh, Beta Ray Bill exists. It's a thing. That's a possibility. That could happen. And I'm like, ooh. And then when they talk about another Thor movie, I was like, well, maybe it's Beta Ray Bill. And then I saw pictures of Natalie Portman holding a Mjolnir, and I was like, all right, I guess, whatever. It's not bad.
So are she and Valkyrie supposed to like les out? Is that what the deal is?
They're going to scissor, bro. It's not lesing out.
Nice.
You don't care.
No, not really.
Yeah, you're like, okay, good for you guys.
Sweet. Now when are we getting, real Thor and Spider-Man? That needs to happen.
But I'm pretty sure
I
he's
paid
still,
good money for that.
pretty sure Spider-Man's still underage.
Oh god damn it!
You can get Captain America, though.
Still
That
good
is a-
money. Still
that
good
is
money.
that is America's ass.
is
Said it
America's
before
ass.
I did.
It's been America's ass since the first one when he was punching the punching bag.
Oh yeah.
You guys don't care because you're not looking for that.
I
jiggle.
thought he didn't have much of an ass though.
He's got a nice ass.
Really? That's a thing?
Go, then delete your history later. But go look for. You can Google Captain America punching the punching bag from the first one, and he's in like sweatpants, and the ass jiggle every time he punches is just sweet. It's wonderful.
So
I'm sure they did that on purpose.
Oh yeah, I don't care if it's CGI.
You know, it's funny. They were talking about, was it Winter Soldier when he's grabbing the fucking helicopter and the helipad on the top of the tower?
Oh yeah.
I was watching an interview with him about that scene, and he's like, I wanted to do that scene shirtless. Like, just being a dick. He's like, yeah, I wanted to do the sheets. I wanted to do the scene without a shirt on. The director kept telling me I had to put the shirt back on. He said there was no reason for me to not have a shirt on. And he looks at the camera, he's like, sorry, ladies. So you almost got that scene shirtless.
and we're possibly not done with Cap in that I love the what if thing because it's going to be animated.
So we can do whatever we want.
You just need the voice. That's
Yeah.
it. I think
voice.
it's and
Wait, so what is? I saw the,
The
what
What
if.
If is a TV show.
Oh.
Okay.
Animated show.
But before
other
that,
information?
Before that, what if was a
It was a comic book run where they would take scenes
Okay.
from
storylines
known story arcs. Like,
and just go a different way with it.
yeah, like, what if,
What if the Phoenix Force attached to Storm instead of
Jean
So-
Grey? Like, what if Wolverine never had antinadium on his bones?
Okay.
What if, Magneto was never saved from that concentration camp? What if?
yeah?
What if?
And then
So
they do-
like nerd conversations, the comic book.
yes.
Yeah.
That's
and then,
amazing.
And then DC has something similar called Elseworlds, where they do kind of the same thing.
Okay.
But it's just like somebody at Marvel at some point, like the 70s or 80s, was like, we can do that. We can, but it's just like a one-off. It's like a one little thing.
Yeah, I like those type of short stories though.
Yeah.
And they made it animated, so Chris Evans can get as fat as he wants as long as he can voice it. So we could do something like that.
He won't.
Yeah,
he
and
won't
they-
let
and-
us
and-
down.
Yeah, but they won't have to pay him a fuck ton of money to do a movie. Just a couple
Yeah.
$100,000 to come in and say some lines and leave,
Yeah.
and he can do it in his pajamas.
Which seems like the
or
job.
naked.
Don't tease me.
They say Alger's gonna watch every one of those now and just imagine America's ass naked the whole time Captain America speaks.
Yeah. Mostly.
Mostly.
Did you see the trailer for the new Terminator flick?
Yes. I don't know how I feel. I feel like they're grasping it. What worked last time? This might be great. It might be fun. But I feel like they just keep kind of sucking. So like, all right, what is Linda Hamilton doing? Because they just like.
Well,
'cause-
James Cameron now.
I know, but wait, what, I thought he did the last one too.
No,
No?
The last one was okay though.
I enjoyed the last one.
I didn't.
I just didn't like the
you
actor
didn't care
they
about
got.
John Connor at all.
I didn't like the actor they picked for John Connor. I really didn't.
No, because he looked
Oh,
evil.
what's-
You're like opening scene. You're gonna be evil. I don't even know why. Just look at your face. You just look evil.
I didn't like him as John Connor. He was a terrible pick.
I didn't like Khaleesi as what's your face?
I think they had some bad casting choices, but because Christian Bale was awesome. Christian Bale was fucking awesome. If they could,
you mean Salvation?
if they could have brought
Okay.
him back, that would have been great.
Yeah.
That was fun. I did have a discrepancy with the last one they did with fuck's her name? From Game of Thrones.
Didn't watch it.
They established that
Not
whole
Terminator, Game of Thrones.
they established that whole thing where
I just
only
keep waiting for him to tell me that it's not cool that I didn't do a thing.
Well, honestly,
No,
after the ending, I don't. Yeah,
I've
you're
already
probably better
drunkenly
for it.
texted that to you so many times. And, there's no point now. It's done. It's over.
Still haven't watched it.
But I had a problem with the last Terminator in that they sort of established that you had to be like encased in organic material to be able to like go back in time or to time travel. But Arnold couldn't go with him because he'd like done like the cut the flesh off his arm thing. So, but technically, so he went and like got a job and like waited for them to come. But technically, he could have
plastic.
technically he could have come with them if he just took his cybernetic arm and shoved it up his ass and held it there the entire time. He would have been entirely cased in organic material.
Or just get a steak, just throw it on there.
I thought you would go for the up the ass thing. Fisting? No.
I'm also lazy, so,
fair enough.
so like working. It's gonna take a while to get a whole fist up there.
Well, he doesn't really have like nerve endings, so it's not really going to hurt him. He just
What are you
has
talking
to
about?
do
He
it.
feels pain.
Not really.
Yes, he does.
He cut his own arm off. Could you do that? No. You can't peel the flesh off your arm and not be.
Challenge accepted.
I just got
I'll get
back.
the camera.
I just got back. Next podcast, not tonight.
Talk about a guy who pulled out his own wisdom tooth.
What?
What was that from? Fuck.
Me.
Did you?
Oh,
Yeah, I did that.
What?
That's the thing. Yeah.
ouch!
Yeah.
I don't like that.
Me neither. I did it though.
Were you drunk?
No.
I set my own broken nose, but I was drunk at least.
No, I was sober.
Oh god.
Yeah. It was hurting like a motherfucker. It was all wiggly. I was like, fuck this. Got a bunch of knives and I had an X-Acto knife. Put that bitch in some alcohol. Put it under a flame. Cut the gums. Put some Orajel on there. Grabbed a pair of pliers.
This must have been between the Marines and your job now, because you had insurance at some point.
At that time, I did not have insurance. No, I was actually I had just started dating my wife, and she was on her way home from work, and I was just fed up with it, and I just decided it was coming out. She came home from work, and there's just blood gushing out of my mouth. The sink's full of blood. She's like, "What the fuck?" And I was like, "I got it out."
She still married you.
Yeah. Funny conversation though, because then like 2 months later, we're at a family gathering of hers in Orlando, when both of her sisters are there, and they're both already married, and they were talking about how their husbands are bitches.
Uh-huh.
And I just didn't get up with the guys when they went to go do whatever they do. I was just still sitting at the table, and they were talking about how their husbands can't handle pain and this and that. And my wife doesn't say anything; she just sits there. And I'm listening, and I'm like, "Oh wow, they are kind of bitches." And then her sister looks at her and goes, "What about Matt? Can he handle pain?" And she looks at him, and she goes, "He pulled his own fucking wisdom tooth out 2 months ago." And they went, "What?" They looked at me like, "What the fuck?" And I was like, "Yeah, you want to see? Look." And they're like, "What the fuck is wrong with you?" I was like, "Well,
Had to be done.
yeah, had to be done." I was like, I told him, I was like, "Well, I didn't really have insurance at the time, so I just pulled it out."
But knives, though, like, couldn't you just yank it?
Well, I wanted to make sure it came all out. Like,
I felt like this was not like a step-by-step plan. You probably like had some tools, saw what worked
Did
first.
you YouTube it?
no, I didn't YouTube it. I should have, because I would have put the
That's-
Orajel before I cut my gums.
Dude, you can YouTube.
Oh, would you start cutting? You're like, ooh, I should do something for this.
Yeah.
We can YouTube everything now.
Yeah, I just put a couple slits around it on either side, like with an X-Acto knife, like for models.
And I
And
bet
then-
it wasn't even a brand new package either. I bet it was just
And
like,
you were
No,
totally
I told you I
sober?
took it. I soaked. Yes, totally sober. I soaked the shit in some fucking rubbing alcohol, put it under a flame for a little bit, went up in there with that bad boy, fucking cut it up, shoved it between the tooth and the gum, made sure it was nice and loose.
you're a sick son of a bitch. I'll tell you that
I
much.
don't give a fuck. Shoved the fucking big ass pair of pliers in there, and fucking yanked away. Hurt so
least-
fucking bad.
I was gonna say, I bet that's one of the
Whoa.
parts in the movie where it like pans out from the room and she's like, "Ah!"
The pain, like, you know those stinging radiating pains that'll just go down your spine.
Oh,
Yeah.
Well, yeah, you've got major nerves there.
Yeah, it hurt.
Yeah.
Whatever, I did it.
At least
Fuck
I
the
was.
world.
I think I'd save up the money. Of course, I am also a huge pussy when it comes to pain. So,
Give no fucks.
all right, there you
At
go.
least I was fucked up drunk when I set reset my own nose. Best part about it is it made my face swell. Next morning, I looked just like Jeremy Renner. I'm like, this is actually an improvement.
You know what's funny? I did Google some things after I did it, and so then I started gargling salt water
Yeah.
and Listerine.
Disinfectant. Yeah.
Yeah, disinfectant. Yeah, for like 2 months.
Oh wow.
Yeah, just to make sure.
Yeah.
Well, and they tell you like to do that if you actually, you know, a doctor or a dentist does it. They tell you the same thing.
Oh, yeah. Well, I did it. Turned out fine. Didn't get infected.
Well, there you go.
Yay.
Cheers to that.
Doesn't hurt now. Motherfucker.
Then did you like adopt a volleyball as your best friend?
No.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
Was
He
that his wisdom tooth?
He knocked well a bad tooth, but he knocked it out with a fucking an ice skate.
Ice skate, yeah.
Wait,
Oh,
what?
Have you never seen Castaway?
Nope.
That's what. Okay, that's something you should do because that's
It's-
a really good movie.
That's a good movie. Yeah.
It's a very Tom Hanks. Is,
Then you can finally get all the really dumb like memes of Wilson. Just those dumb jokes. So you can finally get those.
Yes.
So he's a FedEx guy. FedEx, right?
Yeah, FedEx.
He's a FedEx guy. He does logistics. He was flying on an airplane, like timing something, and then like the plane went down, and he was the only survivor. Gets lost on an island, and he has to like survive for what, like 3 years or something like that.
Something like that. And the only things he has is the shit on the island and some of the packages that like
Loaded up.
Yeah. So like ice skates that somebody was sending to somebody else. What else?
I'm guessing the volleyball.
Yeah, volleyball. He takes shoes from the pilot who had died, buries him, but he begins talking to the volleyball because it's his only friend.
Okay.
But there,
he, like,
and wait,
cut his- he cut his-
he names it Wilson because it's fucking Wilson.
It's
yeah, it says Wilson on it. So yeah.
and he like cut his hand one time, and then he threw the ball by accident, and so it had like a bloody handprint. And so he's just kind of looking at it strange, and then he just goes and like boop,
David eyes.
boop, and it's like Wilson. That was
Oh,
his
wow.
friend.
Yeah, what are you gonna do?
Tom Hanks plays a great retard and crazy person.
You never go full retard.
Never-
though.
Never go full retard. Yeah.
I love that movie.
That movie is so underrated.
It's the,
So underrated.
It's the last time any white person could safely do blackface. It's
But
true.
he was
Yeah.
Australian.
He still did blackface, but he got Jamie Foxx's permission to do it.
But he wasn't playing the blackface. The actor in the movie was playing blackface, so it's cool.
What was his?
He was a dude playing a dude trying to play another dude.
Yeah.
Still, it's the last time you could do anything like that. He had to like put several barriers in between him and that, but it's the last time you could do blackface. Try and do it now.
That movie, whatever. That movie is so underrated. There's so many great actors
He
in
was
it.
nominated for an Academy Award for his role,
Like,
and if not for Heath Ledger, he would have fucking won it
yeah.
for that hilariously fucked up movie.
Like, Jack Black is so good in that flip.
Oh yeah.
My Skittles. My Skittles.
What
the fuck?
I bought it. I bought the DVD with the director's commentary, only because there's a line in the movie where he refuses to stop doing the black guy voice, and he says, I never drop character Joel after the DVD commentary." So I bought it, and he doesn't drop the character in the DVD commentary.
Oh, God.
It's so fucking good.
So he does commentary throughout the whole movie.
He like
In blackface?
You don't see it. You
I
just
wonder if
hear
he goes to the studio and
In blackface?
In blackface, just like I'm in character.
Either answer would not surprise me. But he keeps the voice for about halfway through it because they fucking said in the movie.
Nice.
Yeah.
Speaking of Jack Black, have you watched his new YouTube channel?
No, I have not.
I can watch Jack Black do anything, and that's all it is. It's just Jack Black going to like arcade.
Oh, wait. No.
Jablinski games.
No. It's supposed to be a gamer channel.
But he never plays fucking games.
But he never plays games.
I
it's like
love
a
it.
spoof on gamer channels. Yeah. No, I heard
No
about
games
this.
today. Sorry, couldn't get the thing to work.
Dick.
That's like every Friday. That's like the one. That's the only like time that I'm like, it's Friday. I'm watching Jablinski games, and it's the dumbest shit ever. But I'll watch Jack Black do anything.
Tenacious D still sucks though.
I don't know.
I'm
Yeah.
totally fine being alone in this.
You're definitely alone.
I've had like one person who just said that they like the podcast and agree with me. I forgot who it was though, because I really wasn't actually paying attention.
Well, because they're not important people.
Yeah.
You heard me, you out there. You're not important
Not important.
because you hate Tenacious D.
And it was actually really funny. Monkey was like, "Yeah, Kreps left his YouTube logged in on my computer. I want to look up a bunch of fucked up shit, and that way it just keeps coming up on Kreps' feed." I was like, you need to watch all the Tenacious D.
He just listened to some rap that I didn't know that was actually pretty good.
Yeah.
Boring.
He told me he didn't do it. I was like, dude, you should have done it. Tenacious D, all of it.
And I think a lot of the HBO episodes are on YouTube,
Yeah. The old school ones. Yeah.
which you need to watch because I think the Tenacious D
TV show?
It was an HBO TV, like a miniseries, like short.
I would, but they suck, so why would I?
No, it's like they do acting for a little bit and they do the story and then they sing a song about it in the end.
Speaking of like watching something to fuck it with somebody else, so for the longest time, Pimp and Victor Martinez, faithful listener. Thank you, Vic. By the way, Pimp and Vic was a joke name we gave him because he had like a gap tooth. He was nerdy as fuck. He lived up to it, and that got weird. We're like, I'm so proud of you, but didn't see that coming. But no,
He's got hoes in these streets.
he
Different
does,
area codes, apparently.
for years he did very well, just surprisingly well.
God bless Vic.
Yeah. But he so this is like maybe 6-7 years ago. He was like borrowing my Netflix account, which totally fine with. But then that's when they then changed it so that if you wanted like a second person to use it, you had to pay like an extra $1 or something.
Okay, yeah.
So I killed it. So I just didn't need it for a while. So I assumed he didn't have one. So I restarted my account, paid the extra $1, and I named it Victor Martinez. So I named the other login after him, and then I logged into it, and I played nothing but the gayest movies I could possibly find. Like actually, just you go to the gay section and just played it and put it on mute and just
It's not gay section. It's LGBTQ.
That's not what it said.
Doesn't matter what they call it. They're all terrible movies.
It was.
I still watch them, but they're
I like-
terrible.
I'm still really confused as to what qualifies as that. Is it the content or the actors
so are
involved?
they.
Content.
Because I don't know.
No?
I don't know. Doesn't make sense to me.
Well, it's mostly the content. It's mostly normally in all the gay, like, they're all romance movies, and they're awful. And
And
normally,
some of them are like softcore pornish. Like you don't
oh,
see
100%.
anything.
Why do you think I watch them?
Fair
But
enough.
everyone either gets cheated on or they get AIDS and die. Those
So-
are the only
so
two.
you're saying-
We've had this conversation
So-
about how
That's
you
right,
need
that's
you
right.
need better gay movies. Yeah.
Yeah.
So AIDS is a gay disease?
What?
It's prevalent in the gay community.
Okay.
Well,
But anyone
that's
can
why
catch
Kreps
it.
isn't gay. I want AIDS.
That's messed up. So they either get cheated on or they get AIDS.
And they're all based in the 80s.
So I feel like this is a Lifetime spin-off.
Oh, 100%.
Okay.
Yeah.
They definitely follow like the Lifetime model of like just tear jerking.
But nobody gets beat.
Oh, no. Sometimes there's beatings.
Okay.
Somebody, they get gay bashed.
Well, not gay-
Sometimes they
well,
get
no,
gay
no.
bashed and AIDS.
Well, no. In Lifetime, the woman always gets cheated on and then beat. Not because she's straight or gay or whatever, but by the...
Oh, like domestic violence.
Yeah, domestic violence.
I stopped watching them a long time ago, but I want to say that there's definitely like some domestic violence shit.
And there's always a kid involved. It's usually a daughter, and she's dating.
We don't
the back-
make those,
And she's
so-
dating. Well, you guys adopt them.
What? What?
You guys
We
adopt
keep
them.
trying, but
You adopt them. But yeah, there's always a daughter involved that's dating the bad boy. He's a bad influence. Mm-hmm. Yeah. And then she winds up breaking up with him because he cheated on her and beat her too.
no.
Anyway, so for like 3 days, I just had like basically softcore gay porn playing muted, and I would look. I'm like, all right, so that guy's head's in that guy's lap. Okay, and I did this just so when Vic would like eventually log in, he would see all of this.
I feel like you're making a lot of excuses in case someone had walked in. Because this sounds like something I would have done around 2006, 2007.
But do not, but do not put down my desire and planning to fuck with a friend.
Fair.
I feel like those are equal, and I'm not even shooting down what you just said.
Because I totally did that on my roommate. I don't know if I told that story.
You're about to.
Oh, I'm gonna.
Let's hear it.
So obviously, I was at UCF in the closet about 2004, 2005. And like, I would have to go find an adult bookstore to go find gay porn, and like, I would hide it underneath my bed.
And this is all internal. Like you've got like no real like someone telling you that gay is bad. It's just like you struggling with it.
Oh, well, 100% Westminster for the longest time told me gay is bad.
Really? I wasn't listening to anything they said, so I'm amazed you actually heard it.
I
But
tried to listen for a little bit.
but if that's the thing you are, then you're probably going to notice it more than like I just didn't. Care.
And then I was in youth group and church and all that shit for a long time, so I heard it. And so anyways, I would like collect DVDs. And then one day, one of our friends who we all lived in the apartment, These people I met up there. They weren't like longtime friends or anything like that. Yeah. But they were going in my room for something. I don't even remember what he was looking for. And then he like looked under my bed in my little compartment that I had. And he's like, "Oh, look at all these gay DVDs. What's going on here?" And I panicked and I was like, and mind you, we'd made fun of the guy who lived above me in the apartment was like a frat dude, and we always called him gay, thankfully, because this totally worked. I was like, "Oh, shit." It's like March. I was like, "This is my April Fool's joke. I was going to hide all these on his room, and then we were all going to bust in and find him. And we were all going to call him gay. Damn." Meanwhile, like $120 worth of DVDs.
That's an expensive prank, dude.
Like, oh, yeah, I was going all in. And all these dumb drunks bought it.
Nice.
Yeah. I still kept them. No one questioned that part.
Well, I guess the pranks, huh? Yeah.
I'm going to return these.
Surprise is over.
I rented them.
I feel like it didn't work. Maybe they knew.
Maybe.
Maybe they knew, and they were just like, "You don't have to, Alger. It's okay. We'll run with it."
No, these were not like a group of very subtle, thoughtful people.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. They were very nice, and I'm sure they'd be cool with it, but they weren't the type to be like, "Let me just keep this to myself." They'd have been like, "You're gay."
Do you like a dick? Like,
Is that balls on your breath?
I had a female friend tell me apparently dicks mostly taste like thumbs. And I was like, that information kind of bugs my head.
Alger just stuck his thumb in his mouth.
I wasn't sure because I never made the comparison. Maybe?
I mean, it kind of makes sense. I mean, it's all just skin. But
Yeah,
like,
it's your skin.
but like, a girl told me that. I'm like, well, first of all, I body better knowledge. And two, I'm like, I actually thought about it too. I'm like, wait, I've touched my own thumb. Like, it didn't matter, but I still had that moment.
In this moment, I'm not going to stick my thumb in my mouth.
Yeah.
Because then it's weird.
Makes it weird. Good job, Alger.
Thank you. I strive for the best.
It's weirder if you didn't make it weird. Wait, yeah.
Yeah. Well, Kreps is here. We got to make it weird.
Yeah, right?
So,
How long are you here for?
Thursday morning.
oh shit, it's a short trip.
I've been here since Friday, but I fell asleep Sunday, so we didn't podcast Sunday. That's not me. That's not me. We had the wedding Saturday.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right.
We went to the one of the Brown weddings.
Okay.
Dude, he's already posted shit,
Yeah,
like
yeah.
tagged it.
Yeah, we went to the Nick Brown wedding. This motherfucker. Okay, so
Yeah.
motherfucker has warrants out for his arrest in another state.
Tells us.
Tells us about it. Tells us, yeah, I'm not supposed to be out of the state. And we're like, why are you here? He's like, nah, bro,
I'm getting married.
Fuck it.
And then as an afterthought, I'm coming on the podcast. Well, just don't write my name there. Like so he's like, as an afterthought, he was trying to be careful, but not initially.
Yeah, and then like I was like, okay, cool. So I won't post up any pictures. Then literally the next day on Facebook, there's pictures of
All of
him
them.
all over fucking South Florida. I'm like, dude.
Tagged, location.
Yeah, right. Timestamp, like, bro, fuck.
His wife posted most of them.
Yeah. It was a culturally appropriated wedding.
Okay.
It's Mexican.
Yeah. There was a taco bar, tequila.
Nice.
Yeah, it was funny. So he had asked me like, I don't know, 6 months ago to officiate. I was
Okay.
like, absolutely, for sure. and he calls me like 2 months ago and he's like, hey man, we're gonna do a Mexican themed wedding. And I was like,
Wait, is he?
no, he's a fucking white dude from Cutler Ridge.
Okay. Mariachi band and everything?
That's what I was thinking. No, there was no mariachi band. But he asked me to wear a sombrero and a poncho. Well, it just so happened that
Did they call you Padre?
no. It just so happened that last time I went to Mexico, I had bought a poncho,
Oh, nice.
so it worked out perfect. And I went on Amazon, got a new sombrero, and yeah,
That's awesome.
it was fun.
I bet that was a fun time.
Yeah, it was. And it was funny too because then like a month ago he FaceTimed me, and he was wearing a fake mustache, like a
I'm leaving the state.
like a fake fucking Mexican mustache, that curls up and shit.
Uh-huh.
And then he FaceTimes me, and he's like, "Oh shit, I forgot you have a beard now." And I'm like, "Yeah, bro." He's like, "Oh, I was gonna tell you I got you a fake mustache, but nah, you're good. Just keep the one you got."
Oh, that's fun.
Yeah, it was a good time. It was a a little bit of a who's who of Cutler Ridge from back in the day.
Nice. It's always fun when that happens.
Yeah. Ran into a couple guys I hadn't seen in a long fucking time. It's good to see that they're not, complete degenerates. They're working, they got jobs, they're not in jail. They're not.
That's always nice.
Yeah. Considering it was funny because a couple of us that were there were talking about it like, yo, a lot of the guys we went to high school with, like, are dead, in jail, drug addicts. Like, there was a dude I saw on 248 in US 1 walking up and down the street begging for money.
You knew him?
Yeah, from high school.
No shit.
Yeah, another guy. Black dude. Wears glasses. He always rides his bike up there in the afternoon.
Okay.
I've been seeing him there the last couple of weeks. Yeah, I knew the guy. I used to hang out with him in high school.
That sucks.
Yeah. He recognized me the other day.
Wow.
Made eye contact and then put his head down and walked away.
Oh, that sucks.
And I was like, hey, you make choices. And
Yeah.
that's,
You do.
yeah, what are you going to do? You just keep making choices. So,
Not always good ones.
yeah. But it was funny because I thought about it. I'm like, man, my wife went to Killian.
Mm-hmm.
And the people she knows from high school, like, they all moved out of the state. They all got, at a minimum, bachelor's degrees. Like, she knows some dude that became a dentist. Her sister knows this guy who's an orthopedic surgeon. Like, yo.
What the fuck?
I don't think I know anyone from my high school that actually finished college. Like, I'm trying to think of anyone who actually got a degree, and I can't off the top of my head. I'm sure they exist. They don't talk to me.
They do not associate.
Yeah. Which I don't blame them.
I don't think I've ever met a friend of yours where you're like, this is my friend from high school. Like, this never happened.
Well, because most of them, like I said, are drug addicts, dead, or in jail.
There's only one guy from my class that ended up dying.
Oh, who?
I don't know if I should say it on the air.
That's fair. Oh, wait, what year were you?
04.
Were you with Chase?
Yeah.
Jessica Jardak.
No, I didn't know about her.
I've actually mentioned her on the podcast. Not her name, but
too late.
She died of cancer, and I didn't know that.
Oh,
this
shit.
Do you remember that story?
Yes, I do.
I still feel like an asshole. Like, I still feel like a piece of shit for that, and I didn't know. Do you want to hear it?
Oh, I mean, you can't start it.
Okay, fair enough.
Don't start things you can't finish, Kreps.
Exactly.
It's not like my mother. Wait, what? So she was a friend of mine. Like, I kind of kept up with her for no good reason other than she was like super cute and kind of fun to talk to. Like, we would talk online for years. I actually helped write her, I think, acceptance letter for law school and I think she went to. Just because I'm just like good at just punching things up.
Yeah.
And so we were friends on and off, and hadn't talked to her in a while. Like every couple of years, I'd like say, "Hey, what's up?" and we talk. And anybody who's ever met me is aware that I'm kind of a dick sometimes. So I assume my reputation now precedes me, but if I've been there before, it's still hanging around. So I was always kind of annoyed by when like somebody, like a girl posts a picture and all our friends like, oh, you look great. But what if she doesn't look great? Like, why do we have to tell you what isn't true?
Oh no, I can see where this is going.
Yeah, I'm laying the groundwork. I'm
good at all.
Yeah. Don't get ahead.
Don't jump ahead.
So
No cheating.
So, but like that's also one of my openers. I say a dick thing, therefore I've just sort of like ruined all your expectations, and now I can really, generally, in most cases, only go up from here. So that was when I hadn't talked to her in a while, and so I saw like a picture of her, and she's like looking at the camera, and like I don't know how much you remember about her, but like pale skin, red hair, she's like a ridiculously white girl. So I saw like a picture of her that she had posted, and I thought it was the lighting, but I was like, she had like pages of like, oh, you look great, whatever, you're radiant, and I'm like, dude, you look like a chemo patient on her day off. Like, she was dead 6 months later.
Turns out she was.
Yeah, I didn't know that, and to this day, I feel fucking horrible.
Ooh, my
like,
stomach hurts. That's
99.9% of the time. That's a dick, but funny and okay thing to say. Well, okay, but it doesn't go there.
Yeah.
You are obviously a racist.
Fair enough.
She was Iraqi, so
No, you.
me?
How's she Iraqi if she's a ridiculously cute white girl with red hair?
because
They got white
she told me-
Iraqis. Racist.
She told me about that. That's like their royalty. They all sort of like they sort of like interbreed, and so they got like red
Kinda
hair.
racist too.
Yeah, God, that sounds.
That's what she told me. She
Wait.
spoke fluent Farsi. It was cool as shit.
So
really?
So
Yeah.
wait. So what you're telling me is Irish people went over there and conquered the Iraqis,
No,
and then became royalty.
what I'm saying is,
I'll believe it.
And
What
that
I'm saying,
that sounds historically correct to me.
no, what I'm saying is that there are red-haired people all over the world. You should probably read, like, a geography book.
Well, there's curses everywhere.
Yes, the Greeks had them. The Greeks actually, their mythology, they said that gingers were vampires. That was their belief. So
That
like,
kind of goes with the Daywalker.
it does.
Yeah.
So gingers kind of pop up everywhere, and so I think you get light skin and red hair when like lighter skinned people just bang each other for too long. Then you get like Iowa.
Yeah.
So I think that's what happened. But she told me she was full Iraqi, and she spoke Farsi and like so, and dad never hit her, and like made her like forced her to marry somebody, but like they were like kind of strict. Mm-hmm. I don't know. It's been a while. I haven't talked to her in a while. Wow. Obviously.
Obviously, she's
Yeah.
dead.
And then yeah. For those of you who are just tuning in and maybe haven't heard it before, this is how we generally roll. It's how we're supposed to roll. Yeah, this is no more third string and not Kreps's anymore.
Oh, really?
Yeah. It's the third string.
Third string.
Yeah, that's right.
Third string.
Second string. I'm calling it.
No.
Krebs is mad.
No.
Apparently.
No, you're
Krebs is
no,
mad.
No, you're a guest. That's a totally different
okay.
thing.
Krebs
Yeah,
is mad.
I got standards. Listening to the other podcasts, where it was annoying as shit, and I'm listening. I'm like, why is nobody saying the thing that I would say if I was there? This is my fault. I can't listen anymore. Like,
because we're not Krebs.
I know it's just
There's only one. And there can be
apparently nobody's looking to say, hey, you have cancer and you're gonna die soon. But I'm not like that. Apparently no one's
You
looking.
did that though.
I
You
know.
did that.
I know.
You did that.
No one's looking for
And
those
you feel-
moments.
But yeah, because you feel bad about it now.
I do feel bad.
See?
I really do. She was super hot though. It's like she was.
You know, I used to follow this subreddit called Hot Dead Girls. There was all pictures of chicks that were dead, but they were hot.
I had heard about
Wait,
that.
but were they
never
dead?
clicked it.
Not in
Dead?
the picture. Like
Okay,
it was.
okay.
It was
That's important.
You know, it was pictures. They were still alive, like dressed up or whatever.
Oh, see, I always thought it was like pictures of like hot chicks in the morgue, and I was like, that one's gonna stay blue. That link will never be clicked.
No. And then there was dead kids.
Can't do it.
It was pictures of kids at the crime scene or at the fucking accident scene, whatever you want to call
Why,
it.
though? Why would
like
you
kids
look at
hit by
that?
cars and fucking dropped off of buildings?
But why would you look at that?
That's just not that
I'm,
weird.
I'm desensitized, bro.
We
I mean,
used,
fair enough, but
we
still,
used to have the morgue come in for some chapels. I don't know. Maybe you didn't get them, but we used.
morgue.
Yeah, the Miami morgue or the whatever. The Heimas. Do you remember the Heim? Brandon, Andrew Heima. They were okay. So
There were more kids.
they graduated with me, and their dad was the head medical examiner for all of Dade County. So
Ugh,
so he
the
would
shit that guy's.
so he would come in for our like drug and alcohol thing, where basically just like turn us off to it. So he would come in with just like pictures.
Gross.
So this must have been like just after or just before you, because we had that every year. We had to see that shit every year. Mind you, he was desensitized as fuck. So he would just like show this stuff. He's like, oh, I remember this one. Yeah. She looks
This
good.
one
right?
smelled so bad.
She looks good, right? Turn her head sideways. Yeah, hold the hole right down the middle. Like it was so fucked up, but it was
Ugh.
yeah. So yeah, I saw a lot of that shit early. And
Whatever, man. I'm old school Reddit. I used to go to R Space Sticks. I don't give a fuck.
I went to our SpaceX a couple times.
I used to live there.
what is our space dicks?
Yeah.
Just the most random,
No,
most
no,
offensive.
not the most random. The most offensive. And I'm going to hell for this.
I've been there a couple times.
It's
I think you've
bullshit
sent me
now.
some links there in the
But
past.
some of the most offensive jokes and shit I have ever fucking seen, and just like stuff that makes me laugh. All completely offensive.
That's all I heard. That's all I heard was shit that makes me laugh.
God, it was,
Space people.
it was a lot of pictures of dicks,
That's why I showed up.
but it was all like animated dicks.
Okay.
It was fun.
It sounds like trying to I don't know, explain most of like early 2000s internet humor. Like you really need to see it.
Yeah, you really had to be there.
Like trying to explain joecartoon.com.
Yeah. which still exists.
We talked. Yeah.
Oh, does it?
Yes, it does.
We talked about it, and we wondered whether it still existed. I think you dropped me off.
Yeah.
And then you like sent me a text like, "Here it is. It's still here."
Yeah, it's still there.
It
And now-
sucks.
yeah, it's really shitty now. Now
It's
you
just-
can put Trump in a blender,
And
or
Hillary
you
in a
can-
blender,
or Hillary in a blender, or like
At least they give you options.
But
like-
they used to have like some sort of like new material, but not anymore.
yeah, it's still just frog in a blender. That's it.
That's the one.
30 fucking years frog in a blender. That's what
We used to go. We were like
peaked.
12 years old, and we'd go there. Like, you're so funny, because it'd be like the dog. Remember the legless dog?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
That was our favorite one.
Gerbil in a microwave.
Yep, that one.
That was pretty good.
These are all good things.
You don't got the bowels.
Oh, speaking of. Okay,
Balls.
no. Speaking of fucked up things they did in chapel, here's where it's like the fear of AIDS and like gay stuff came from Westminster. This is the perfect example.
Okay.
I'll never forget they had like an older black woman who came in and spoke to us about like,
What year was this for you?
I graduated in 2004, so sometime between 2000 and 2004.
Well, like was this after me? Because you would have.
I don't remember.
Okay. Because you were what, like a freshman? I think when I was a senior.
I think so, yeah.
Okay. So if it wasn't your freshman year, then I probably didn't say this. I'm just trying to remember.
But they brought her in, and she told the story about her husband who had been going behind her back. He was secretly gay and like was just fucking everything under the sun.
Good for her.
Got AIDS, gave it to her.
Bad for her.
And then she explained how like when she was really starting to get the AIDS, she was throwing up so much she would throw up shit. Like literal, it would just come from her body and it was throwing up shit.
So she and I saw the same episode of South Park.
Exactly.
Okay.
And I don't know, but just you told that thing about fucked up things in chapel. They had one more fucked up thing for us.
Which was?
That.
Oh.
Lady
I think you were going to tell me another thing. I was like, okay.
No, that was it.
I'm desensitized. It's not that fucked up, man.
Well,
You were in
At
chapel.
15-year-old closeted gay kid, it was kind of fucked up.
Well, whose fault is that?
Mine.
That's right.
I thought it was overbearing mothers. I don't know. No. Okay.
No, my mom wasn't overbearing.
Your mother is lovely, by the way.
Oh, she's amazing.
We've had this conversation. Just lovely, just person. Like, because she pops up on my like people you may know. I'm like, I'm not hitting yes because I don't want you to see my post. You look too nice. I don't want you to like accidentally see what I post.
Oh, no, because she, like, the few times I even curse on Facebook, she's like, John, what are you doing?
Yeah, there are, and I realized this recently that there are just some people on this planet that I feel like just me being around them is just not healthy. Like I'm lowering your immunity, or you're getting bad credit. You just shouldn't be around me.
Getting bad credit.
Even if I say nothing, there's some people who just like all of Seattle. They're so weak, they shouldn't be around me. I've been to Seattle. I feel like I was hurting feelings, but just being an asshole.
You're the reason why they have poison milkshakes now?
Oh yeah, that was me. And why they're beating up Andy No, and yeah.
You're inciting violence, bro.
Yeah,
Words matter.
Apparently, we've lowered that threshold. That threshold's come so down that apparently you just say things people don't like, and that's inciting violence.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, bro.
Don't
You didn't know?
don't go to Portland.
Oh, I never plan. I do want to go to the Pacific Northwest.
I do want to go to Portland only to fight Antifa.
So, have you watched the videos, dude? They
Good
they
money.
can't throw a punch to save their life. There's just
I
a lot
would
of them.
pay
Though.
good money to watch that.
Really?
But you don't
Oh,
need.
yeah.
The Rumble Throwdown. Let's
Oh my
do
God.
this.
You don't need to. Like I've been okay. So my gay friend that I was talking about earlier, he moved to Portland. Like that's why we're arguing about this stuff.
Jesus.
And I'm like, dude, it's fine that you hold these bullshit views. I mean, it's not, but they're bullshit views. I'm like, can you stay inside? He's like, why? I'm like, here's what's gonna happen. You guys get more crazy. You're gonna incite like the right, and the right. I don't know if they know this. The right, like the more like moderate right, you're gonna like unify all of them, and they have all the guns. And they have solidarity that you guys don't have. You guys are still arguing over, well, drag queens can't come here because that'll upset the trans people. Like, you guys are so segmented. You don't want to upset the quiet right that you're not aware that is even there. And they exist in, like, rural Portland. Like, don't make them mad because they have guns. And I've seen Antifa. They can't fight. They're not.
No.
They're not. The only reason they even made it there is because mom dropped them off in a minivan. Like,
I do have to say my favorite Antifa video is the one where a mom recognizes her son in a mask.
and pulls it off.
No, it doesn't pull it off. She just starts beating the shit out of him. Like, what the fuck are you doing out here hitting on people? It was like
Nice.
a good solid 2 minute, like, get your ass home.
Nice.
Where are all the rest of them's mothers?
I don't know. That sounds like a good mother, though.
Oh, she sounds like a great mother.
I wonder how old the kid was.
Probably.
I had to push back. How good was she that he's there? Because like
Some kids are idiots no
I
matter
see
how
the
good
shit
the
too,
parents
but
are.
I have better ways to blow a Saturday than
Well, if all your friends are doing it.
Yeah.
If it's
Peer
like
pressure,
the,
bro.
If it's like the thing to do now is everyone's like, let's go protest.
You've met my friends. We have no problem shitting on each other.
Oh, I know, but we're not
We're not in Seattle. We're
we're
on the
not in
weak one.
Seattle.
Yeah.
We have good genetics. And we can withstand the heat. We suffer hardship here.
Yeah, bro.
Hurricanes, heat, mosquitoes,
Florida man,
Florida man.
alligators.
Florida man, alligators, exactly.
Have you heard meth gators are apparently going to be a thing?
Oh
Possibly.
my God, I saw that news report.
It is a thing.
Is it?
It is a thing.
It seems so unlikely though.
I don't think so.
Nah.
But I mean, I don't know how much meth they're flushing in Tennessee because that's where it started.
Yeah.
There's no gators in Tennessee.
Well, but the meth. No,
No.
I don't know.
The furthest
No.
north a gator can live is probably southwest Georgia.
Yeah. They have gators in Georgia.
Because they can.
I believe you
Gator-
and your slight twang.
Yes. The gators, they can. Some gators in the southernmost part, they can, if it freezes enough to where it freezes over the water, they can stick their nose up and breathe until it melts. But anything further north where it gets real cold and it'll really, really freeze the water, they'll die.
But why eat the meth? Like why? Like how is the meth getting inside them?
It must be
Because they're flushing it.
and it probably
everywhere.
just it's probably
And
making
it
its
all-
way
and it all runs
down
down the fucking Mississippi into the Gulf.
down the food chain.
Yeah.
So like a fish may eat a bag of it, and then they eat that fish, and then the bag opens up because the gator's acid's pretty good, and then just methed out gator.
Side note: bluegrass punk band name, really good name, Meth Gator.
I would listen to that. I love
Yeah,
bluegrass.
right? Yeah. Does that not pull you in and,
You know-
and intrigue you?
Have you seen the Dead South? You heard of them?
What's that?
It's a band.
Okay.
It's they have no drummer. They got a dude on vocals is amazing. Like one of the best set of pipes I've ever heard in my life. Dude can sing. They got a fiddle, upright bass.
We don't get enough
Banjo?
fiddle. We don't get enough fiddle today, do we?
They have some of the best tunes of all time. It is so
Really?
good. The Dead South.
Okay, I'm gonna have to look them up. 'Cause
Oh, yes.
I love bluegrass.
They're not. Well, I guess
As
they
what-
are.
as what
they
you
are kind of
should.
bluegrass, but they're coming to town in I think January.
Okay.
To Revolution,
Where's that at?
Fort Lauderdale.
Okay,
Oh yeah, I'm definitely going.
that sounds like fun.
It's gonna be a blast. The Dead South. Highly recommend.
So who's seen the new Top Gun trailer? Do we have thoughts yet?
What?
I watched it. You know
No?
who? I watched it.
I got kind of excited.
You know who's not excited?
Who?
Goose.
Yeah. You had to
No
open
one
with-
cares. No one cares about Top Gun.
You had to open with that.
I've never seen it.
Yeah,
Really?
Never seen Top Gun.
it's not that great.
So you've never seen that homoerotic volleyball scene?
I mean, I've watched on YouTube.
Just that scene? You can't skip to the good parts. You can't just go straight to dessert, asshole.
Yes, huh?
This is America. Do not impugn his freedom.
Exactly. It's in your constitution, damn it.
Actually, Gal and I talked about this. We because they actually flashed like 30 seconds of like another volleyball scene.
Yeah, I saw that.
And Gal and I were like, that is gay as fuck. But I think we're kind of due for another. Like we both kind of agreed that maybe it's time. Is because Tom Cruise is apparently fucking immortal because Scientology makes you that way. And then it was all like all the younger up and coming people.
Apparently, John Travolta tried to do some fucking Scientology ritual to bring his son back
I
from the dead.
saw that. I don't know if that's true or not.
No, I don't know. I read it on the top of the Inquirer when I was in Publix. I thought it was really interesting.
I think I went to the same Publix and I saw that.
and I really wanted. I almost bought the Inquirer for it.
What do they put his corpse in the volcano? Is that what it is?
I have no idea.
They,
Oh,
did-
and, you know,
they just had a picture of like a shaved head John Travolta doing something.
yeah. You know what's funny? My great grandmother used to call those the newspapers. And whenever we would go visit her, you know,
My papers.
yeah, bring me the newspaper. And you know, you'd run over to the table, and it was the fucking Inquirer, or what was it? The other one, the National something, like, you know, the fucking aliens.
Bat
that arrived.
Boy and-
yeah, fucking Bat Boy.
Bat Boy. There was a long progression of Bat Boy. Like he got married at one point. He had a
I
kid.
haven't seen this.
Oh, Bad Boy was like
yeah.
a staple.
Where's his Netflix special?
I mean, give it time. They're going to run out of fucking ideas and reboots.
That is that.
I don't know. I just finished the second season of Stranger Things finally.
The second one?
The second season, yeah.
Third one's pretty good.
We
You're
hit the
further
first.
ahead than I am.
Yeah, we hit the first season or the third season, the first episode of the third season.
It's really good. I like Stranger Things a lot.
Yeah, it's pretty sweet. Digging it. Digging it. Yeah.
But yet we've got like Iron Fist and Punisher all in limbo. I'm on the
They're not
third.
in limbo. It's over.
I still haven't watched Iron Fist
Really?
or The Defenders.
It's
What?
And I need to finish
gonna be
Jessica
t-
Jones.
I actually started the last season, but it's hard for me to get into it. One, because you already know she's canceled.
Yeah.
Two, the original showrunner left like NBC or something,
Yeah.
so it's not the same person. And I'm just watching it because at the end of season 2, like Trish gets powers.
Yeah.
That's the only why I'm watching. And Trish is getting annoying. I'm like, dude, I might
She's
not,
annoying.
I might
annoying.
not
She's
even-
always being annoying.
I might not finish it because that's the only reason I'm here. Because I
She's
want
the
to
worst
see
character
blonde
on that
chick.
show. I hate her.
I agree with that.
I didn't hate her before, but have you seen?
Yes.
Okay.
I watched it. Yeah.
Okay.
Iron Fist is really good. Why have you not watched it?
I started to watch it. I run out of time. I don't. That's not a show that Nick would enjoy,
Okay.
and so
Fair
I got to
enough.
do it on my own time. I don't have enough. And the time I do have, I try to play computer games. So
Fucking nerd.
Fuck Iron Fist. You have till January.
Star Trek.
Star Trek. You have till January.
Apparently, Monkey is finishing class soon, and he
I gave
said
him my
he said
CBS
he's
All
going to do
Access.
it. He said he's going to commit, which I'm happy about because it's just yet another thing I can randomly give him shit about. Like, hey, are you less fat now because you actually keep working out with Matt? And where are you with Star Trek?
Yeah, I gave him the CBS All Access, and he specifically
He
to
told
watch
me.
Star
He told
Trek.
me.
And then when was it? I think last weekend we went and hung out. Saturday night we went at sushi, and he's like, "Oh, I finally used the CBS All Access," and I was like, "Oh, cool. What'd you watch?" And he's like, told me some random ass show, and I was like, "That's not Star Trek, asshole."
Forensic Files.
Yeah, some bullshit. I'm like, "What the fuck, man? The only good on there is Star Trek." Fuck, dude.
Naked,
Watch it.
Naked and Afraid. It's
on
really
C-
challenging.
Is that on CBS?
Oh, I have no clue. That's just a random ass bullshit TV show.
Sounds like it is. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know. I just whenever I log into the CBS, I just go straight to shows, scroll down, and Trek. Yeah, I go there now once a day usually to watch the Picard trailer.
I just don't know how I feel about it. There's just so much. They may answer and everything and make me feel great about everything in the first episode. That may happen. I have apprehensions.
Did you watch any of Discovery?
No. I just let you tell me about it.
Discovery was so good. And there is huge possibilities that it could even tie into Picard.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
All I know about Discovery is I listened to Joe Rogan, and they had a mycologist on there, and they talked about how like
Oh, Paul Stamets. Paul Stamets, yeah. I've watched it like 4 times. I like shrooms.
The mycelium.
I don't have a job that matters.
yeah, there you go. He
I don't
talked
have a job
about
that matters.
how they use mushrooms on the show. And I'm like, okay, that's cool.
Yeah. It was pretty cool idea.
He's actually saving the bees, by the way. He came up with a vaccine derived from from fungus that he's giving to bees to like save them. So yeah, you should watch that. You should watch that Jerry again because it's fucking awesome.
Okay, yeah. I never watch them though. I only listen to them. Are they good to watch?
Oh, no.
No?
No, unless it's like Jamie Foxx because he's like pretty animated.
Okay.
No, I say watch because that's just the word that I chose first. But no, but the Paul Stamets one I've listened to a number of times just because I like shrooms and he talks a lot about them. He gets very in depth with them, and every time I listen to him, I'm like, God damn, I need to do shrooms like right now because I haven't had like a horrible stutter like most of my life, and yet he like cured his stutter with shrooms. And,
Really?
Yeah. That's like part of the story. I mean, by accident. He didn't mean to. He accidentally took way too many while watching the
With like psychedelic ones or with
Yeah.
some other one? Okay.
yeah. Psychedelic shrooms while like watching a thunderstorm and rain.
That's right. Okay, the lightning strike. That's right.
Yeah. So that's actually hard to reproduce precisely.
Yeah.
So I've never been able to do that. And the amount of shrooms he had, I feel uncomfortable taking. So I've never taken what's called the heroic.
Yeah, I was gonna say he normally says heroic dose.
Yeah, it's just.
But
scary.
yet you'll take shrooms from random strangers
Oh yes, because we do. We
who you suspect may or may not try and rape you.
to be fair, I ate it and then he generally kind of immediately went home. Actually, that
Was
guy
courteous.
that guy doesn't actually like me anymore because I saw him the next week or two.
Were you like, are you trying to rape me?
No, I just said thank you for the shrooms, and then he was very nice and give me, and actually it was just a shroom. He gave me a shroom.
Okay.
And I saw him 2 weeks later. I was like, hey, but I was drunk when I saw him, so I'm like, if you do me a solid, I get overly nice. Mm-hmm. So I kept buying all his drinks, which may actually seem like I was trying to fuck him. So maybe I just turned the tables. He would never speak to me again because the bar we were at closed. And then we went to a strip club, and I bought him a drink, and I sack whacked him because that's me, and my friends. We hit each other, we joke around, and he was so hurt and offended, he just wouldn't talk to me the rest of the night. And I'm like, really? You're never gonna get over this?
I mean, how much conversation was there before the sack whack? You bought him a couple drinks, that's nice. But then, when at what point do you
we were
sack
at
whack
3
him?
different bars. We'd spent a good couple hours together.
Okay. Not days, hours.
Hours, yes, hours. I had to work in 2 days, so no. To be fair, I actually don't have his name. I don't remember his name. I just know he's on my Facebook because he
I
pops
think it's
up.
a little bit soon to sack whack then.
Is it?
You have to have the common courtesy to be like, hey, Jim.
That's fair.
I would expect that.
You didn't even know the guy's name and you sack whacked him. That's fucked,
You
bro.
touched his balls, you did not know his name.
And touch his balls. I hit a general area where I assumed was sensitive.
Did you make contact and he got hurt and he bent over and was like, "Ugh!"
Yeah. So
You assumed his gender, bro.
yeah.
You touched his balls.
2019,
How
asshole.
dare I? How dare
How
I?
dare you?
So what happens when you sack whack a pre-op trans now?
I actually have a trans.
It's labia, not sack.
Labia lob? Vag volley?
Labia lob was better.
Pussy punch?
Pussy punch.
There we go.
There it is.
Or cunt punt?
I actually have a few trans females on my Facebook. I think I got them because I was getting drunk and just adding anybody who looked cute. And to be fair,
Again, we're stepping closer.
to be
Shout
fair,
out to Kreps being gay.
to be fair, the profile picture looked like a cute chick. Looking back, I regret adding Nina.
That's called a trap.
You know, it's funny. When I first started my Instagram, within a week, there was this chick that fucking liked my page, right? Or wanted to be friends or whatever. And I look at the picture and I'm like, something's wrong with this chick. She looks like she has an all right body, but there's something wrong with her fucking face, right? I was like, maybe it's the angle. So I click on her shit and I start going through it and I'm like, this is a fucking dude.
Yep.
There's no way this is a girl. There's no fucking way. And I show it to Amy and she's like, oh yeah, that's a man.
So is Nina. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's in the face. Apparently, I haven't deleted him, her. I don't know.
It.
Yeah. I haven't deleted this person, so they were doing squats and they were talking about the gains they made, and I'm like, dude, those are my thighs. I have those thighs. And
They post a video
I've never seen a chick with thighs like that. That's, but no, apparently. Oh, and then this person was posting something about posted kind of a graph of dick size and stuff, and they were names for the dick shapes. And they were
it was like an ABC 1, 2, 3 or something like that.
but then they had names like the condor if it was shaped this way and stuff like
yeah,
that.
I've seen that one.
And all I wanted to say was, so what did you have? But apparently you can't do that.
No.
I think you can
They
if you try
frown
hard
on
enough.
That's just the end of the conversation. And then this person posted an article with a little webcomic in there about how rude it is to go up and squeeze a girl's love handles. Don't squeeze the fat. And I really, really wanted to say, can I flick your Adam's apple though? Or your balls?
I watched this special on Netflix. So there's this dude, Matt Kroc.
Okay.
Sounds familiar.
Yeah, he was a bodybuilder guy.
Okay.
I think he won Man's Strongest World a couple of years in a row. I think that was
Was that a
competition.
different gay documentary that you watched?
fuck off. Pumping Iron is not fucking
It
gay.
is so.
Anyway,
You said pumping iron. He said gay documentary.
Yep, you assumed it.
I did not. Yeah,
Did you listen-
this
did
is
you
an
listen to-
ongoing.
did you-
This is
okay.
an ongoing conversation we've been having for like a fucking year now.
That's like saying
Conversation
Fucking
or just
gay.
like
That's
evidence?
like-
not fucking gay.
He basically just said, "Hey, asshole," and you responded, "Oh, so you're asshole now." You put the label.
It's
He
true.
didn't.
Whatever. Anyway, besides the point.
Iron Man's gay. Or, no.
Iron Man's gay. Hey, look. Point is, Matt Kroc, the documentary I watched, is about him transitioning.
Oh.
God.
So it is a gay documentary.
All right, there you go.
Didn't start out that way.
No, not at all. So it starts off like he just cross dresses,
Okay.
and he's got two or three kids, I think, or whatever.
Okay.
And so like, damn it, I forget the chick's name, what he calls himself now. But
Angie.
whatever, I forget it.
I'm going to say Angie.
I like Angie. I don't know why. I just think it works.
It's-
It's not. I want to say it was like
Feels like
Vanessa
angsty,
or
but
something.
Angie.
It kinda
I feel like it was
is,
Vanessa. I don't remember. Anyway,
Vanessa's a good name.
No, but
by the
but
end
it's
of,
Angie now.
whatever. By the end of the documentary, he's no longer Matt,
Uh-huh.
and like he goes and has a meeting with his dad, and his dad has kind of written him off because he's come out as
Trans.
trans and pre-op.
But he shouldn't, because like from his dad's perspective, he's done all the things a dad should want. You had some kids, you got really ripped and did dude things. I think he probably
the
like covered all the like the things
the
he
funny
He's a
part-
bodybuilder. You kind of got to watch what you say to him, too.
The funny part is he's still fucking ginormous and doesn't want to stop working out. So he's just
So
like,
is
Hulk went
Was
from
she
Hulk
even
to
on,
She-Hulk.
like- estrogen or anything? Or probably not.
he said he had done times where he'd taken estrogen and stuff like that, but that when he took it, he didn't like it because he gained too much body fat versus muscle mass, and he wanted to
yeah.
lose weight, but he didn't want to be fat.
I don't know what.
But then you see him scenes like where he's got his, he's shaved his head, so he's got a wig on, like a girl wig, and he's got makeup and shit he does, and he wears like a girl outfit in the gym, and he's fucking, deadlifting 2,000 fucking pounds,
Jesus.
and
like women do.
yeah, and he's benching like fucking 300 for warm ups. You're like, God damn, man, fucking A. And he's talking about how pretty he feels, and you're like, what?
I feel pretty.
Yeah,
It's ma'am.
Oh,
Yeah.
it's ma'am.
Yeah.
yeah. But he's, it shows him like he's got a good relationship with his kids and his ex-wife and shit. And then, but his dad was like, you could tell was like totally against it. Like they had like a whole meeting with his dad, and his dad was like real standoffish or whatever, and like ended the conversation, kind of walked away thing like, oh, that's fucked up, man. It's your kid.
Yeah.
But his mom was, you could tell she wasn't, it's not that she wasn't happy about it, she was just uncomfortable because she didn't know what to do with it. But you could tell like she still loves him, like she's chill. But it was a cool documentary to watch.
That's an okay feeling to have. Be uncomfortable, but still love.
Yeah, because she didn't know what the fuck to do. She was like from like fucking Tennessee or something. She's an old lady now. Like,
Yeah, she's like, I have never seen this before.
yeah, uncharted territory for this woman.
That's one huge bitch.
But yeah, it was a good documentary. It's on Netflix still.
Okay. I'll check that out.
I think it's called Transform
Okay.
Somebody was going to take that name, weren't they?
or
It's
Transformer
too-
or some shit like that.
You can't add an S though, because there's a whole series there.
Yeah, I know. Anyway, it was really good.
I feel pretty.
It was good. And it was a gay documentary.
Okay,
But it wasn't under the LGBTQ section in Netflix.
which is surprising because they would totally have that as a
Which confuses me because is it content or the people involved?
but that would totally be LGBTQ content. I would if
You would
I was
think.
if I was the people at Netflix, like where should we put this shit? Like totally LGBTQ.
He's in like executive explaining mode because the leg's up.
Look, man, I just pay for it. I don't
Yeah. You expect someone else to
make decisions
cater
on that.
it.
Yeah. They
But
just
hey,
don't make they just don't make
apparently
it.
they put it in the
goddamn-
right place because you watched it.
Well, yeah, there's a bunch of other workout fucking documentaries there. Generation Iron 2, Pumping Iron.
I feel like we should pressure Monkey into watching this one too.
They don't have the girl Pumping Iron.
Oh, they don't?
No.
I want to see a 6-pound clit. What?
There's videos of it online.
Wait,
no.
6-pound clit?
Big Red sends me pictures of that shit all the time. He loves that shit. He
know. It's
he
weird.
fucking loves that shit.
He likes
That's
big
weird.
clits?
Girls that work out, like
Big shoulders.
Yeah.
Nice broad chest.
Yeah.
Huge clits.
Yeah, he loves that shit. And every time I talk to him about it, I'm like, dude, really, it's a small dick. And he's like, yeah, bro, but all you gotta do to get him off is just flick it.
Nah, he's going to town on that thing.
I'm like,
like
dude,
ringing the bell. Dong.
Yeah, I'm like, dude, it's a small dick. And he's like, whatever, bro. There's a hole. Blah, 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 blah. I'm like, oh my god.
I mean, you can lick it a little bit and like just stick it in your mouth a little bit. It gets a little bit rigid, and that's fine. You just suck it just a little bit. That's fine. It's totally cool. It's a clit. It's not a dick. It's a clit.
How is Big Red?
He's good, man.
He called me drunk in Buffalo.
Oh, nice.
I didn't actually answer because I was drunk as fuck too. But I think I texted you. I'm like, whose number is it? That's Big Red. I'm like, I'm suddenly sad I didn't because he never calls me. So the fact he was calling me, that would have been awesome.
He told me, I ran into him like a month afterwards. I think he's like, I was really wasted the other night. And I called Kreps to see what the fuck he was doing if he wanted to go drinking, but he's in fucking New York.
Because apparently when you're really fucked up, I'm where your mind goes to on occasion. Not even always, just on occasion.
Yeah, he's got himself a little girlfriend now.
Oh, good.
He's getting domesticated.
That's adorable.
Yeah, she's a Marine, or was a Marine.
Has he actually figured out how to
Nice broad
actually...
shoulders. White chest. Big Red, don't kill me. I understand that you're huge.
Does he actually listen though? Because when he first
Sometimes,
came,
yeah.
when he first came, he couldn't even get like pictures on his phone.
He's doing better at that. He learned
Okay.
how to send gifs and attachments and how to send links and stuff. Like, dude's coming up.
Nice.
So I was hanging out with Victor Martinez last weekend, and so it was basically just he just was like, tell me everything about the guests you had, like when I'm on, because he was like, he fucking loved the Miami Viking, fucking loved him. He fucking loved Big Red. He goes, dude. RoboCop Drop Gun? I'm like, no. You know the context. I had just met this dude. I didn't know anything about him. Matt said he was cool. We were just gonna have fun. I expected nothing out of that conversation. I told him that after the RoboCop Drop Gun, we actually paused to go smoke cigarettes. All we did was smoke cigarettes and laugh about the RoboCop Drop Gun for 10 to 15 minutes.
Yeah.
Because it was so beautiful and so random and it was so not planned.
Oh, that's awesome.
Also, everyone in Orlando likes DJ Flip, which is their favorite, which is funny because they don't actually know who he is.
Really?
So the fact that actually worked out is kind of funny.
Well, hashtag Jeep Swarm
I saw that. Yeah.
still going on.
Jeep Swarm.
That's DJ Flip's thing.
His Jeep is so decked out; it's like this close to being an actual weapon of war.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Massive fucking speakers. It's like a Sonic cannon from Dune. But I actually played Dune. I don't know about you.
He gets a bunch of sponsors.
Dune? No.
He got into doing Jeeps and then started going to Jeep shows because he was DJing them. And then he decided he wanted to bring his rig with him, so he set up the back of the Jeep to be his DJ booth.
Okay.
So the thing pops open and there's all his speakers.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, but he did it right. Like
Hydraulically lifted.
yeah, whole shebang. Like the thing is ridiculous. It's actually pretty impressive to look at. Like it hurts to listen to if you're close.
Oh, I'm sure of it.
It makes your fucking brain fluid rattle.
Yeah.
Shit's intense.
There's been a few times that I've been close to the stage or close to the speakers to a stage on at a concert. That is not my favorite spot.
I was super pissed. So all this shit with my wife with the ectopic pregnancy, the surgery and everything happened Wednesday. I had tickets to go see Iron Maiden on Thursday.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, so that didn't happen. God damn it.
Shit.
I sound like an asshole. But no, I gave the tickets to Monkey. He went.
Okay, I saw him post something about I've come into 2 tickets.
Yeah. Well, because my wife got me 2 tickets as a Christmas gift. So that was going to be a thing.
Uh-huh.
And then, yeah.
Hold on 1 second.
Uh-oh. Who are you talking to?
It's Nick.
Why didn't you bring him?
I'm working on it.
You're just embarrassed of me and Kreps as friends.
Absolutely not.
You just don't want to introduce us. That's okay.
Hold on. He's calling, so I'm just answering that.
He's calling.
Yeah, he called.
Uh-oh.
What, are we way past time?
No.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah, no, not at all.
Just texted him and see what's up.
What? So, tell me how you feel about the squad.
I've kind of not paid a whole lot of attention to it. Although it's one thing. Do you follow Michael Malice on Twitter?
I do not.
Okay, he's a pretty funny libertarian. His whole story is he was very involved in going and researching things in North Korea. He went to North Korea a whole bunch and he talks about it a lot. But he trolls a lot of people online.
Okay.
And he's been on like Part of the Problem and a couple other shows, a couple other libertarian podcasts. And he pulled up one thing from Ilhan Omar from 2012, talking shit about someone else, some other politician, saying like you should go back to your country.
Oh shit.
And he retweeted that. He's like, these are something that will be deleted shortly, but here you go. But beyond that, like,
Yeah.
So nice to be back.
You getting attacked by the dog?
Every time.
thank you, sir.
Nice.
Only when your wife's here.
He's protective of her, man.
I know.
Little fucker. He'll jump at me sometimes.
So, do you still talk to Miami Viking? Like,
Yeah.
because I kind of have this like fear, like they didn't really let him go.
No. They let him go. He's out. He's free. He's roaming. He's roaming around.
I know, but like, did they really like?
Yeah.
Just the shit that he was into was like maybe like worried.
Nah,
Because I don't know how I don't know how that like hierarchy works or anything.
I don't know either. Whatever.
Wait, what happened?
He worked for some dangerous people doing dangerous things.
That's right. I remember that. I remember that
Yeah,
podcast.
so
We talked about it, yeah.
Yeah. So I mean, he's out now, not doing that anymore. So
That's good. Good for him.
Do you know if his supplement company like picked up or
I have no idea yet. I have no idea.
have you seen him recently or?
Not in like a month or so.
Okay.
But I also haven't been going around the times that I was seeing him at the gym. So I'll probably go hit it up on Saturday.
Okay. Biceps bigger than my head. Fucking huge, dude.
Dude was ginormous. I've seen that dude
I
work
saw
out.
the picture. He looked ginormous.
I've seen that dude work out. He's beast and a half.
And,
Like-
and like knows jujitsu and like
Yeah, he doesn't just lift heavy things up either. He lifts heavy things up, manipulates them, and then puts them back down. Like, all right.
like there's a method to this. Like there's a move that he does to somebody else that this lifting is incorporated into.
Yeah. Watch that guy do pull-ups was impressive.
One-handed?
No, just like this slow, controlled movement.
Oh, he's working the diesel. He's getting the
Yeah.
diesel.
Yeah, like he would pull himself up on the bar, get all the way to the top, and then just hold it there, and then do a muscle up. Like, what the fuck, dude?
Like I can do it, but I don't weigh shit, and I can only do it a couple times.
No, he would do it as like a warm up.
Wait, how many times would you do pull-ups?
No, he would go up to the bar and do this real slow, controlled rise, right? And then he would get to the top, hold it there, and then do a muscle up.
Oh, fuck all that noise.
Yeah. Like, and then get down and then start his workout.
I've definitely accepted the fact that if I'm dangling off of a cliff with just like a bar to pull myself up, I can hang there for a while, but I'm probably gonna die. I can do like up here once, and that's it.
It's okay. Monkey still can't do one.
No,
No.
I can do a lot, but I don't weigh shit. That's why I can do it.
I can do. No, I take that back. I can do like maybe 5, although it's been a while.
Nice. I make Monkey do pull-ups every time he works out with me.
and
I try
he's
to.
and he's getting you to do more cardio. Apparently,
No, I've been doing more cardio.
I thought you were doing more cardio. I thought you mentioned something about Monkey is spurring you on to do something more. I forgot what you said.
Oh, yeah, we're doing those goddamn battle ropes.
There we go. That's right. That's right.
Fucking battle ropes.
I hate battle ropes.
I refuse to because I fucked up my shoulder in like 17. So
Yeah, so he's got me doing that, and we usually wait till the end of the workout. So then, because he started doing that, I started making him do jumping pull-ups.
you know why he likes the battle ropes, right?
Why?
Because he and I like watch the shit out of UFC and like.
Oh, he's like, they do that all the
Whenever
time?
they build up to like,
Fucking
whenever
yeah.
they build up to the fight, they have like the like pre-game like footage they've edited, and they're always doing
Doing
that.
a montage.
Yes,
Montage.
yes, it's like fucking montage goal, like just that battle rope. And it looks really cool.
It does look cool.
Yeah,
It looks really cool.
It doesn't look really cool when we do it.
No, it doesn't.
It doesn't.
I always feel like some weird fat slob just like, nah, nah, nah.
Like,
like having a tantrum.
like an
I look like
unevolved ape beating on a door.
I feel like the troll from Moria. That's how I feel.
Oh yeah, we've had this talk. You are that nerd.
Oh yeah, I am that nerd.
Yeah.
I don't know what you just said.
The you've seen the
Do you
Lord
know
of the
about
Rings.
your? Does he know about your ring?
This ring?
Isn't it the one that has like the? Oh, is it like,
No, I don't have the inscription on here. Thought about it, but I was like,
I thought you said you had a ring. that had
no.
the-
What I say,
Or that's what you repeat.
whenever
under
I
your
get,
breath.
if Nick pisses me off really good, I look at the ring and I start repeating the lines from the Lord of the Rings.
He knows
the
it.
inscription.
Go ahead. That's it.
Ajnas Durbatuluk, Ajnas Grimbatul, Ajnas Trakatuluk, Akbarsum Mishik Krimpatul.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
He typed that out to me, and I said, I'm glad that you're gay, because if you're straight, you would never get pussy. I wouldn't allow it.
What the? What is that for?
One
no,
ring
no,
to
no.
rule them, one ring to find them, one ring to bring them all, and in the darkness bind them.
But what language?
It's in the Black speech.
That's not Elvish, but they have it in Elvish.
They write it in Elvish.
Yeah.
But it's in Orc speak.
What is this again?
Lord of the Rings.
What is that?
You can't be proud of not watching the Lord of the Rings.
That's just a shitty movie where the trees walked, right?
I almost had a stroke. It's an amazing movie.
I love watching people fall for this shit, because you do it all the time. Like when people text you on your Facebook birthday.
Okay, good. So you've seen it. You probably like it.
I watched that. Not really. I don't care for
He's
it. I don't
definitely
give a
seen.
shit.
He's definitely
I've
seen
it.
them. Yeah.
It seems
amazing.
He
movie.
did this shit to me for years, where I fucking loved '90s music, and then we had a party at your dad's house.
I used to bash him about '90s music. I have a huge collection of it.
Yeah. So I
90s music is awesome.
yeah, but like I didn't know this until like I think like versus like a good, I don't know, 10 minutes. I had like control of like the music for the party, and so like I'll pick something. I had to scroll for like 10 minutes just to find not my 90s music, and then just I had this flashback of, oh, you've been fucking with me this entire goddamn time.
How many versions of Black Hole Sun are there?
17. 18 with Guns N' Roses.
Did it really?
I don't know.
Probably.
He's just rolling with it.
Johnny Cash would have, but he died before. Yeah.
Yeah. No, Guns N' Roses played Black Hole Sun live when we saw him, but that was right after
really?
Chris Cornell passed away. So
Okay.
yeah. So I mean, they play it.
I do it to say I can't stand Guns N' Roses.
What?
I used to like them.
How can like? Are you sure you're American?
They got played entirely too much.
This happens. The guy I'm living with, Justin, hates Red Hot Chili Peppers, which is a weird thing to say out loud.
That is a weird one.
Thank you.
Red Hot Chili Peppers isn't that good though. I can see that.
But you can't hate them. There are good songs.
They have a couple.
Road tripping, best thing to listen to while streaming.
Absolutely
best
fucking
thing.
not.
Best thing to listen to while streaming.
Absolutely fucking not.
Thank you.
No.
Thank you.
No.
I like
No.
I like all the Red Hot Chili Peppers.
I don't.
But Guns N' Roses.
Roller coaster of love.
Oh wow, they're one good song. That's not even theirs.
No. Other side.
No.
You don't like the others? I love.
No.
Danny, California.
Yep.
Fuck.
What's this? What's the newer one?
damn it.
Snow something.
Fuck. Snow.
Yeah, that one sucks too.
Kyle Benson and I talked about that one. God damn it. Snow. Something. Fuck. Sorry.
Yeah, they had like one good album, and it wasn't even the whole album that was good.
Yeah, I disagree.
Incorrect, but that's fine. I will say a fair criticism about them is everything is about California. Try and find an album that they made that isn't about California.
Yeah.
And I kind of would like them to go anywhere else and sing about anything else. I can buy that criticism.
Yeah.
Well, Michiganication isn't going to be a very catchy one.
No, I've been there, and there's no music. There's no joy there. There's nothing happening there. Mike Pence left, so it's a little happier, but it's still, it's not a good place to be.
Whatever. Chili Peppers suck.
Anyway, see.
Well, now I'm sad.
See how he baits you?
Yeah. I see it.
I'm not
I
even,
got baited.
I'm not even joking about this. I really don't like the Red Hot Chili Peppers.
Oh, really?
Yeah, no, I'm not even playing. I'm
Okay.
serious. They had one good album. Like I said, it wasn't even the whole fucking album. It was
Blood Sack
songs
Magic?
on it. Yeah.
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 Okay. I can respect.
And the one song that I really, really like from them isn't even fucking theirs.
What?
Roller Coaster.
Oh. From the Beavis and Butthead movie?
Yeah,
That's
it's not
why
even fucking theirs. It's a cover.
it's still a good cover, though.
No, it's a great cover. Amazing. They did a great job. But yeah, everything else sucks fucking balls. Balls.
Disagree.
So this is
You can be wrong. That's
this
fine.
is your
So can
Tenacious
you.
D moment. You're having it right
Fair
now.
enough.
It's
That's-
happening right now.
That is very fair.
But I can give credit where credit's due. Please, an amazing bass player.
Yep.
And was it Gas and
don't ask me their names.
no, I'm talking about Tenacious D. Like
Kyle
Kyle Gass?
yeah.
Yeah, Kyle
They-
Gass is an amazing.
They are great musicians. Fucking Saving Silverman and High Fidelity. Fucking like I would
Biodome.
be. Who's Biodome?
Tenacious D.
Yeah.
Go on. Wait.
Go on.
They were in one of the scenes.
It's been a long time. So I saw this shit in the theaters. So I
I'm
don't
trying to
remember
remember which song they sung. It wasn't Jesus Ranch.
But But were they in the movie?
They were in the movie. It was outside of the Biodome when they started doing like people were watching the Biodome happening or protesting. I don't remember. It's also been a very long time.
I just remember when one of the Baldwin brothers swallowed the key, and they asked for the key, so he put his ass cheeks up against the glass, and he's like, "Go and look for it." It's about all and Pauly Shore
Making a filter, making a
hell the fucking cigarettes. Yeah.
more air for everybody.
And then like 10, 12 years later, it's that Baldwin brother arguing with Ron Paul about, like on Fox News, arguing about legalizing marijuana. And Ron Paul is for legalizing, and that Baldwin brother is against it.
What?
And I'm like, did you not see the movie you made?
He probably got a fat paycheck, so he didn't care.
I don't know what he was doing.
It's true.
Capitalism.
We can all give up on our morals for an edit 0.
Kind of like, what's his name? Boehner. John Boehner, the former Speaker of the House, who was like, at every single turn was like, against marijuana. But now he's like, a regular citizen and got hired by a fucking, like a marijuana lobbyist group.
Yeah.
And now he's like,
And
hey,
he's totally pushing for it. And I have so many friends who are like really upset about that. Like, he was against it. Now he's for it. I'm like, okay, but now he's on your side. So shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
Like, he's pushing the thing you want. So how about we just get the thing you want and you stop bitching about how it happens?
Get what you
know
want.
what? It's funny. I bet he hates the Red Hot Chili Peppers too.
He's actually kind of
Motherfucker.
Do we still do Schnubby's Winery, or do we kind of give up on them?
We've kind of given up on them.
Well, they won't sponsor you guys. So.
They won't even say
We
hi to
didn't,
us.
we didn't do it for them.
They wouldn't even say hi to us.
Yeah. Although we have gone.
Yeah.
We went.
Yeah, we went.
Yeah, you sent me pictures.
We've been a couple
I was
times.
working.
You were supposed to come.
I know.
You were invited.
I know.
We should go again.
We should.
We'll wait till he's out of town.
Ow.
Oh, that kind of hurts me too.
I'm coming back. You know that, right? Like, I'm
Like
not
for
gone
in
now.
a semi-permanent.
Semi-permanent,
form?
yeah.
Semi-permanent? Okay.
When Matt starts putting in the effort to schedule these things, I will come again.
I'm busy, bro.
I'm not giving you shit. I'm just saying. I'm waiting for that. So it might be a while, but I'm waiting for you to match my enthusiasm. Not counting Sunday. Sunday doesn't count. I was sleeping.
What? I was ready to go. I was up and alive.
I know.
I was up and alive. I texted you like 12 fucking times. I called you.
And so did she. Both of you called me. And
We were
texted
supposed to have
shit.
Cassie here on Sunday.
Okay.
Do another one.
And I was-
Okay.
and
This
I really
motherfucker slept through it.
because it was like the day after the wedding, and I hadn't really quite slept yet. So
Yeah,
yeah.
days after weddings are reserved for repair.
Nah, man. You just exercise a little bit of self-control.
At weddings?
Yeah, man.
Nah. Weddings is when it's free booze, free food.
Yeah. This was in somebody's backyard, so, it wasn't like madness.
How dare you shit on Lisa and John Brown's?
I wasn't shitting. I was just saying it was
Oh, so there are no lines in the toilet.
no, it was on a canal. I just go right and walk around and pee.
Yeah, that's what I mean. No lines in the toilet.
Yeah. I didn't go to the toilet. But no.
Oh, you're downplaying it, but how many weddings have you performed there now?
2?
Yeah, that's kind of a lot for one space, one area.
2?
Kind of a big deal.
I
Cool.
did 2 there. Him and his brother. But, yeah. Point being, I texted that motherfucker like 13 fucking times. I called him off the rails for like 30 fucking minutes.
Yep.
So did Cassie, I'm sure.
Yep.
This motherfucker's
Correct.
asleep.
I passed the fuck out.
Yeah. Well, there you go.
I regret it because we had actually a really good thing planned with Cassie. Like she was bugging me to come on because she wants to shit on her last ex, which is like months ago. But it's like so fresh. I'm like, you know what? This isn't even for us. This is for her.
It was really, really big
I tried to get her. I tried to get her on when you said yes, and when both of you guys said yes. I'm like, Cassie, because it was still like 2-3 hours out. I'm like, I can squeeze her in. Unfortunately, she made other friends, which I'm not okay with.
She made other friends?
Apparently,
Well, you moved to New York. What else is she going to do?
Yeah.
I told her I'd be back, and
She
she
expect her to wait around for you.
and
can't be
she's
friendless the whole
and she's
time.
one of my friends that I made sign like a friend contract where you can have extra friends if I allow it.
But did you pay her? The retainer?
Yeah, I told you what I did, didn't I? Damn it. Yeah, I have friends that I want them on a retainer, and actually, she's the one that started it.
Okay.
because I get very drunk and then it's Cassie, so it's 8 A's, no, 8 C's, 9 A's, so many S's, I-E. And then she'll like wait 3 days to like text me. I'm like, why haven't you texted me back? Like, well, because I'm working. I'm like, you don't understand how this works. I need you to talk back to me. So then she like jokingly said, well, okay, well, pay me and I'll be there whenever you want. I'm like, I think I may actually like work this into my future plans. Mm-hmm. Like, this is not why I want to be rich.
You're gonna the secret this. You're gonna put it out there in the universe, and you're gonna manifest it.
I like reality. The secret is not reality. That's just hope.
That's boring.
That's just hopes and dreams. That's how. Oh, you
What's
know
the secret?
The secrets were like,
This is an Oprah.
I put it out there in the universe. I'm
Someone
gonna
wrote a
be
book.
a millionaire.
It's about like positive thoughts.
Oh,
And a bunch of middle-aged white women
my
like just
God.
fell in love with
Yeah,
it.
a customer was telling me about it the other day and was like, "Oh, you need to read this book. It changed my life." I was like, "Okay,
No.
your thing, on it."
That bullshit book.
Don't do it, just
is
make fun
about
of it.
4 people who thought really positively, but also got really lucky, and the things they want happened.
Or it's just like you constantly thought about it, so you work towards it, and so then it fucking happened. Ka-ching. There you go.
Yeah, what you don't get is the book where it's like the 3/4 of people who thought positively, worked positively, and died of cancer 3 days later, or it never happened, or what? Like, you never get the failure stories.
I feel like there's way more failure.
Well, apparently
stories.
they all died, so
Well, yeah,
That one's with cancer.
the ones
Kreps
with
knows
cancer.
them.
That's true.
not anymore.
Oh,
Well, it's only been a while since you've talked to her.
Oh shit, 2011, 2012? Fuck.
damn, that sucks.
I guess you didn't keep her on retainer.
You know, really,
Can you get the deposit?
she
back?
was a lawyer.
I
She
don't
was a lawyer.
know. She was a lawyer.
Yeah, she actually like made it. She literally like made it to lawyer because like I helped her like very mildly helped her like get into college and law school. Like just punched up her essays. Like literally became a lawyer. Cancer. Like
That's so fucking sad.
so. Whoever makes movies, don't make that movie because I don't want someone to find out that.
So the secret didn't work for her.
No, it did not.
That's fucked.
Or she should have asked not get cancer.
She asked for the wrong thing. That's it.
I want to be a lawyer. Here you go. She actually got all the things she asked for. She just didn't say don't get cancer.
Who's gonna play you in that movie?
I don't let me pick that.
Who do you think is gonna play him?
Kevin Spacey.
That's not fair.
So that's 2 hours.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
Okay.
It's good to be back.
Like, subscribe,
Do all that shit.
follow us, comment things. Tell Kreps he's gay.
Yep.